Wow, 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 wow. Look at that. Anime AMBs. What's going on? How's it going? I'm back on camera. How you doing, everybody? Welcome back. Welcome in. How you doing? Hope you're doing all right. With that, we're all the way back here with some goddamn anime talk. How you doing? How's it going, Loreng? We got Yim Yam Suki here. I don't want to keep her waiting too long. So let's just bring her right in. And Yim Yam, how's it going?
Ah!
Ah, ooh, ah.
Yo,
Yo, how are you
I'm doing.
doing?
How you doing?
Doing?
Yeah,
I'm
I'm doing.
doing pretty good. I'm doing pretty good. I've been still on my weight loss journey. I'm getting closer to mid 230s on the weight. So that's been nice. It's been nice. Um,
Hell yeah.
Original starting point was 255, so it's been a nice decline here.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
That's really good.
Yeah, I'm feeling happy about it. I did ab workouts last week, or like at the real beginning of this week.
Yeah.
Um and it was the first time like doing like weight ab workouts, and my god, was I sore for so long afterwards. Um Feel good now though. I feel real good now. Though it is ab
Yeah.
workout. I do ab workouts next when I go back to the gym, so not excited about that's tomorrow. I'm not excited about that.
You're anticipating the pain and suffering
I anticipate much pain, much suffering, but you know what? It's all worth it in the end. Got to train new muscle groups.
for a new cause. Yeah.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Sadly, you're right about to go to bed. I can't stick around, but I hope you have a comfy anime discussion. Oh, I'm sure we will. Oh, ab workouts. I tried a push-up wheel last week. 5 reps, still sore.
Boy.
Yeah, yeah. It can get rough. I'm actually I know actually I can do a lot of ab workouts at home, and like I can do a lot of body workouts that work out my abs, but I also hate those. And I don't find them as productive. So I like doing ones with resistance, where at least I feel like something's happening. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like tangible, I
Yeah.
guess.
Yeah. 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 Exactly. Instead of like doing it for like, you know, 40 minutes to an hour, and then feeling like, you know, still feeling pain, but not feeling like I'm gonna get as much results. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
I get what
Anyway.
you're saying.
Anyway, it is weird to be back on camera. I'm feeling good about it though. I like having. I'm vain. I like seeing my face.
Do you, do you, you don't miss your little PNG fellow?
Oh, he'll make a return every now and then, but I do like having a face a lot. So
Okay. Fair enough.
later on, he's still here. Oh my gosh, there I am! Wow! Ah. No, but
Oh.
every now and then I might have it like as a redeem for people to do.
Oh, like
Um,
a toggle.
yeah, yeah, I might have it like as
Yeah.
a
Yeah.
high redeem that I'll do, but I don't know how frequent I'm gonna do that. Um,
Fair.
Also, I got to extend this out because no one responded. Like, sorry, I should say no one. Only Yellow Ring responded to this, but I am doing. We're trying to pick the anime for the AMV contest, and there's only one
Oh.
person who's made suggestions so far. So I'm going to add everyone again and extend out the deadline because I would want to have more participation. Um, I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't even. I remember seeing the ping for the song. I didn't see the anime thing.
It's in the general chat. I had added everyone in the thread, but I don't know if that worked. I guess.
I think that only adds everyone who's already in a thread.
Oh, I see. Hold on.
I think so. If you do it in general and like as a reply to the thread, it might work better.
Yeah, hold on.
I don't know. Discord's kind of screwy with all these new things they're trying. They're not doing great at all of them.
No, not exactly. Yeah, I didn't get that notification. Okay, then maybe that is the case.
Yeah, because I didn't get any ping.
Uh, there we go. That should work. Okay.
That
Anyway,
did work.
yes. All right. So We will have we have that thread up there. We have picked the song, though. We have picked the song of Megalovania Kazoo Edition. So hey, there we go. There we go. That one, that little meme song won. What else? Oh yeah, next week. Next week I have a plan. I have a real fun plan for a good old stream, and it is to build.
Me.
That's right. We're gonna build our own Yumasuki now.
Replacement.
Now we got this Gundam here to build. Our old Gunpla. Got a little building kit here. All my tools I'll need. But yeah, I'll open all this for the first time on next Friday. I wanted to be on camera, obviously, in order to do this, but that'll be next Friday. Look forward to that. And then the Friday after, I'm making plans with Corey. And I also do want to invite you, Yume, because we talked about this a little bit. It's up to you. You don't, no pressure. But on the 17th, no, 12th. On the 12th of July, so not next Friday, but the Friday after, I wanted to do a drawing stream where I draw all of Full Deck off of memory.
Oh, Lord. Okay.
Yeah, and you're all welcome to join me in drawing as well if you'd like.
That would be quite fun.
Yeah.
I was
actually talking with Corey after our last drawing stream, and we were wanting to make this like a monthly thing, have people on and just do random MS Paint drawing sessions with different anime, different prompts, but just do like quick 5-minute. This is your prompt. Draw that person. Draw the thing, and just compare and contrast who's done what.
Yeah,
I think
it's
a
little goofy drawing streams.
Yeah, I think it's a pretty fun idea. Add some mix up there. Gives people some ability to make suggestions about what they want to see. Yeah. So that's something I'm really excited about. And then hopefully after that we'll have all the AMV stuff selected, so I can get started on doing that stream also. One thing I also want to mention here, since this happened since the last time I started streaming, the latest Delicious in Dungeon video went off. I don't know.
I saw that.
I don't know how. I'm not fully certain about why. I have ideas, but I'm not fully certain. But it did. It went from 300 views last Saturday to 4,100 views currently.
Dang.
Which is my biggest video of the year. Really exciting. Biggest video since the One Piece video last September, I think it was September. So yeah, really exciting for me.
Has it been that long already?
Yeah, time flies. I know they announced season 2 and some stuff earlier. Yeah, they did. Yeah, they announced season 2 before my video came out. The video did okay to start, and then my TikTok. I mentioned this, I'm pretty sure, in my last stream, but my TikTok for like the second one I put out did really well. I got 120,000 views, 19.4 thousand likes. It was shared over 1.4 thousand times, which is insane. I cannot understand that number. TikTok.
That's too big.
TikTok stats freak me out, because I'm like, oh, over 1,000 people shared this video of me talking about Senshi. Okay, that's weird.
TikTok's great. Some of those numbers get wild on TikTok.
They really do. They really can get insane. And
People
also,
through so quick.
it can grow so fast. I was graced by the algorithm. Yes, yeah. This TikTok, when I put it out, it like immediately started getting likes. Like I noticed like immediately that it was doing really well. So like I think it's a good subject. I think a lot of people like talking about it. I got a lot of comments from people who didn't realize that ProZD was the voice of Senshi in the English dub. But also, like, I did get graced by the algorithm gods. So the two Senshi TikToks I had both had over 120,000 and 15,000 respectively. So those definitely helped bump up the views, but that wasn't the reason. Like, those had already popped off and got me up to like 300 something views, and then after that I hit 3K. It like jumped up to like 3K the next day, and that seems to be unrelated to TikTok. I think I also coincidentally hit the YouTube algorithm, just separately, and they might be connected just because my watch time and stuff pumped up. And I've also tried this new little test thing they do where you can test out 3 different thumbnails, and it'll tell you which one does best.
Oh, I didn't realize that's what that was.
Yeah, you can do test reports, and it'll it just sorts through your 3 different the 3 different ones that you put up there, and it says, okay, this one's good, this one's good, this one's good. This one does better than this one. All this. Who clicks this one more? And then also I added a mid-roll ad, which I don't normally do. I was like, okay, I'll add a mid-roll in this one. I'll see if that helps. And it did really well. I don't know if that's connected, but it feels a bit weird.
Oh, just like drop it in there, like in the middle of the video, kind of awkwardly.
Yeah, like 7 minutes in. It's just like in the halfway point. Yeah. So I think maybe that helped also, but I don't know. I've hit the YouTube algorithm once. I churned out a Splatoon 3 shitpost during one of the early Splatfests, which is neat. Sadly, it brought a lot of toxicity to my channel. That sucks. I'm sorry. I had that happen with my Mushoka Tensei video. That kind of hit the algorithm a little bit, and people were not happy.
Nope. They have opinions on that show, don't they?
Yeah. Mainly defending the fact that he's a PDF file. Anyway.
Yeah,
well.
Yeah.
I don't know. That was it was also responsible for my single most ad revenue made in a single day from that. Even bigger than my One Piece video. And my One Piece video got a lot more views. Because that One Piece video hit like 21K views. This one hit 3 in a day, which is great. But like the One Piece video I think did better. But I made like $10 in a day, so that's nice. Yeah. Anyway, that's enough of me talking about the old analytics. I'm really happy about it. I hope y'all have checked out the video if you haven't. Yeah.
I have my vendetta against the show.
Oh, okay.
I can't watch it. Yeah.
Oh.
No, I'm just kidding.
Okay. Oh my God. All right. I gotta share my screen with you here. Hold on. We are going to. Forgot that was on that screen. There we go. All right. Also, I had this set up as a window capture. Set up the window capture. Firefox. There we go. Just to keep things copacetic.
Can I say something right out the bat?
Go for it.
The Oshinoko image there does not. I kind of just looked past it. I didn't realize what it was. It doesn't look like it's the show.
Yeah, I'm gonna say I don't like that poster. Not a good poster. The only reason I recognize it is because of the logo, the no, the Japanese character for no being like a star on that. That's the only reason I noticed what this is.
I recalled some stuff from the manga. That's the only reason I was able to like. I didn't make the connection,
Yeah, it's not the best. Not a good poster. I thought it was a generic isekai. There's too much. It
looks like an isekai.
Yeah, there's too many characters on screen, and none of them are that big. So especially in this format, it's not the best looking. Not the best. Also, okay. Just want to grab the little yam head. That's the wrong one. Where is it?
Oh, is it me or is it Pride Me? I don't know how it works.
Oh, it's you. I don't have.
Oh.
I have. So what I do, I have I manually set what everyone's PNG is just so I know what I'm expecting. So it overrides what people have individually sometimes.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Also, I need to fix my chat because you can't really see it in this one. It's fine. Okay. There's too much. Yeah, there's also no framing or placing or anything. Yeah, I don't know. It just feels kind of thrown together. But anyway, we're gonna start. I want to start actually going back to the prior season here, to some anime that I've started watching but haven't really gotten through. So previously in the spring season, we had a few that we were excited about. The ones that I've watched all the way through are Konosuba. I love this latest season of Konosuba. Really good.
Yeah. Good.
Fun shit. Some fun shit. Kaiju number 8 has been an entertaining anime. It's not groundbreaking of any kind, but it's a good shonen. If you want some good shonen in your life, it's a good one to do. There's some problems I have with it logically, but that's fine. I've also been watching Demon Slayer, though this is a training arc, so not the most engaging, but it's a good arc. It's fun to watch. It's Demon Slayer.
Yeah. A little slow burn, but that's fine. That's what people expect, right?
Yeah, exactly. I've watched a couple episodes of the new My Hero season. Haven't really been feeling it yet, so I've only watched a little bit. Kind of had other things I wanted to watch more, so I didn't really invest too much,
Yeah.
Apparently Aqua saves the day while simultaneously screwing things up early, and it's hilarious. I mean, that's Konosuba in a nutshell.
Pretty much, yeah.
Windbreakers, the anime I want to watch, still haven't. Spice and Wolf, amazing. I love Spice and Wolf. It is, I've seen it before, but if it is a little different. This anime adaptation is a little different because I know it is more accurate to the light novel, and I have loved this season of Spice and Wolf so far. I love it, love it, love it. Watch Spice and Wolf if you haven't.
I need to.
Yeah. Go Go Loser Ranger is on Hulu, and I'm not getting Hulu, so that's unfortunate.
Yeah.
Eventually,
I have Hulu, thankfully. So.
Eventually, I'll watch it, but not today. What else did I say I wanted to watch here? We had Windbreaker, Grandpa and Grandma Turn Young Again. I keep having this on.
About that.
Yeah, I have this on my watch list, and I keep wanting to click on it, but I just don't. I don't know. I just can't do it yet.
Just don't get in the mood for it.
Yeah, it feels like when I just gotta relaxing, the slice of life anime. I sometimes need to be in the mood for those more than anything else, right? Because the people say it's so wholesome, but it's just sometimes it can be too wholesome.
Too sweet.
Too sweet. You want some meat. You don't want dessert,
No, I don't.
Yeah. Duke of Death is made. I actually started watching season 2 because I'm far behind. But I like this series. It's not for everybody, and the 3D animation can be difficult, but it's good. I like this show overall. You can see my video on it. There's a video on it. I can see my video on season 1. Same opinion.
Go watch that, right? Well, don't do that right now.
Don't.
Wait.
Don't.
Later.
Ooh, actually, I did watch these. I watched this one. Kora.
Oh, did you?
Mera Kuru Kagari.
Yeah.
Real fun series. The animation looks insane. It's only an hour long, so real easy watch too. Fun time. I liked it. Plot wasn't anything super insane, but I love the aesthetic, and I love the world that it's building. I need to watch the other paired movie. Haven't watched that yet, but so far really like this whole world. Might do a video sometime talking about this series. I guess it really depends on how I feel about the other one, about this detective agency one. But so far, like this. Animation's slick, so what is the studio behind this?
I don't remember. I remember we looked into it, and I think this was the first thing they did. It was a new studio.
Yep, that's right. That's entirely right. Yeah, Team 1-1.
And we couldn't figure out who was in it. From what I remember, we couldn't, if it was somebody from some other studio or so.
Yeah, we could not find a lot of information on it outside. The original creator is also the original creator of Baccano. That's right. and Durarara. So there you go.
Okay. That's exciting.
That's exciting. That's good. That's good. That's good. I liked Durarara a lot. I have not watched Baccano.
I loved her. It's so good. I've seen all of it. Sorry.
Yeah.
Very good.
No, it's a really good series.
Yeah.
I suggest a so-so anime from the vault, an executioner and her way of life. It starts off as a generic isekai, but there's a twist. Then it's just lesbians there on out.
Nice.
Why is it a so-so anime?
Probably pretty, like, just like,
yeah. Baccano created Durarara. That tracks. Yeah, that does track. Good for them. I like this series though. I like what they did. Haven't seen all of it yet. And then Girls Band Cry is makes me cry because it's not on any streaming service. And from what I hear,
really?
it's all fan subbed. So quality on the subbing isn't always amazing. But this is one I have to pirate because it's not on any service, and I have not had the motivation to do that yet.
I like fan subs. I miss fan subs in some ways because sometimes, I don't know, they'd be more accurate in the past. But I think nowadays, maybe not as much.
I get what you mean. That takes me back, yeah. My main issue with it isn't the fan sub part. It's the fact that I have to sit at my computer to watch. That is just always going to be my biggest problem with it. I just don't like doing that.
That's fair. I mean, I always do that, so it doesn't bug me.
Yeah, I don't know. It hurts my lower back. I like sitting down. I like laying down. I love my couch, my beautiful couch. Oh my gosh, everybody! One day we'll film from the couch, and it'll be I'll just lay down and I'll feel at home. Anyway, so yeah, those are the those are the spring anime here. Also, a condition called Love. I started watching the first few episodes of this. I want to watch more of it. It's a little off-putting so far, just because it's the I like the main character. The love interest character, the guy, is a bit weird, and that's the point. But I'm excited to see more about what their whole deal is.
I don't remember you being that like into that one when we went over the season.
Yeah, I hadn't. I wasn't super certain about it here, but I've heard it's really good. And the first couple episodes are decent, so I'm gonna keep going with it. Okay. So yeah, my favorite director's commentary was for Hellsing Ultimate. One of the OVAs, he brought up the fan sub scene and noted that translations were so hard that the fan sub that usually came out in a day took almost a week. The dub's director is the founding member of Critical Role. Oh, okay, nice. Yeah, okay, yeah. But those are the anime from last season. I'm actually just gonna put them all in a little separate window here, so I have them saved for later because I do want to watch all these here. Just have not got the chance to.
List.
One thing I should mention also is, speaking of anime that I've watched recently, I've also I'm nearly done with My Love Story. I have one episode left until I've finished with that, and I really love that anime so far. That's gonna be the next video. It's the viewer selected anime review, but I'm really happy with that anime, and I'm really excited to do a video on it. And then after that video, I'm gonna be taking a little break to make a bigger video, a much bigger video. Large video. Anyway.
I've heard good things about My Love Story.
It's good.
I don't think I've ever heard anything bad about it.
It's real good. It's a lot funnier than I expected it to be.
Yeah.
And very cute. It's very, very cute.
Yeah. That's mainly what I've heard.
Yeah.
Super cute.
So I had my apprehensions, especially I liked episode 1, but like I was like, I don't know what I'm feeling about this. And then as it went on, I'm like, yeah, okay. Well, like the 3rd or 4th episode, I'm like, I love everyone in this series. I can't wait to watch all of it, and it's been great all the way through. Has not let me down.
Good.
Okay, perfect. With all that preamble done, let's get right into summer 2024 anime season. Oshinoko season 2. I feel
Yeah,
like
that's a big one.
that's a huge one. That's definitely the headliner this season. I had looked through this season a little bit here, and off the top, I mean, there's a lot of newer series it looks like here. I'm not sure if there's any that really, really pique my interest, but we're gonna go through them here. We're gonna give them a shot. But this is the big one, is Oshinoko Season 2. This is one I'm going to keep track of. I love Oshinoko Season 1. I have a whole video about it. Really good murder mystery, reincarnation anime. It's basically the plot of Om Shanti Om, but still in anime form. So, hey, we like it. How are you feeling about it?
Oshinoko?
Yeah.
I'm excited. From what I know is coming up from reading the manga, which I'm not too far ahead from where it ended, but I think some of it'll be cool to see animated. There's some like more acting stuff going on, so I don't know. I think it'll be good. Also, they're what's her name? The redhead girl. Crap, I can't remember her name.
The Tsundere girl.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. She got the bow. Yes. Yeah. There's a lot more with her, and it's actually pretty good. So.
Okay, I'm excited to see it. Looks like he's got horns. I'm assuming he's like a monster in a play or something. I don't know. Yeah. I don't know what's going on.
Well, you'll see. Well, we'll see. You know, we'll all learn.
We'll all see. Happens. We'll all see. Also, yes, there she is. She has first billing.
I don't know if like this is gonna be enough for a lot of people with the hype of the first season, especially with that like opening. You know, the way they did the first.
Oh yeah, that's gonna be hard to top.
I don't know if it's because it's good, but it's pretty like steady pace.
Yeah.
If what I think is gonna happen is gonna happen, so
it may not have that like sudden impact that the previous season had for people. Also, good night, Yellow Ring. Have a good one. I will keep an eye on the AMV suggestions here, and that'll be for next week. But yeah, I can see that being a problem, especially with a murder mystery story. Again, I'm confident in the writer, so it'll be interesting to see what they do. But the adaptation may have to work a little bit for it. Maybe they'll cut around a little bit here and spice things up, but we'll see what they do. Also, hi. Ragni Crimson, what's that?
I like how we all do the same joke. Do you mean Ragna?
Ragna?
Do you mean an A at the end instead of I? Because I know what that is.
Yes, because she can lick tons of baking soda. Anybody can lick that much baking soda. Should get first filling. Yes, exactly. That's her That's her power. That's why she's important. She can lick the baking soda. So true. So real. So accurate. Everything's been no lies told. Okay. Perfect. Oshinoko. We're all excited for this one. I'm pretty sure we're all gonna watch. This is one that's on almost everyone's watch list here. It is again the most prominent anime of this season. So we'll see how that goes. All right. Tower of God Season 2. I'm not planning to watch this. I never watched Tower of God Season 1.
Some people are going to be excited. Some people liked the first season, didn't they? I feel like it did well.
Yeah, I think it did okay. It took a while for there to be a Season 2, so I don't think it did amazing. But it was based off a manhwa, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Or maybe it's a webcomic. I don't remember. Could be wrong.
Yeah. Well, it's Korean, so yeah. But yeah, I don't know. We'll see. I don't know. I have not heard the best things about the previous season of Tower of God. Who was this directed by? Pretty sure it had
second season or the first season.
The first season. I'm gonna double check the director on this.
You did mean Ragna? Okay.
I don't recognize them. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see how it does. Let's check the actual trailer for this one though. Give it a look. Give it a look. See.
Give it a chance.
Give it a little chance. Yeah.
It's weird to see wine. Yeah,
that's so strange.
I forgot it was a Bandai Namco property.
Yeah. Oh. Okay. Okay, there's animation.
A lot of hardware and software devs have anime divisions now.
Yeah, there is a lot. Also, so far, not a lot of visuals really being portrayed, except faces and some animated manga panels. So it's, I don't know if that's an encouraging start. We'll see. I'm being too critical, I think.
Could be a budget thing.
Yeah.
私はジュ・ビオレ・グレイス、バグのスレイヤー候補の一人、ザハードとその一族を殺す使命を担っています。ここに私の仲間としてふさわしい人はいません。おい、勘違いすんなよ。
He's got a little fang. Look at that.
命がけで来てんだ。
Cute little boy.
爆王戦23番、選別者王子なる。スペックを飛び越えるスペシャルな何かを持っている男。実家門の時代は俺が終わらせる。大切なんですよね。なくさないよう気をつけてください。俺は絶対と。
That ring seems really important.
Yeah, they are definitely focusing on that ring a lot. Okay, let's see. This is a big moment coming up here, so maybe this is where it all comes to. Oh. Ooh, I like the song.
あなたはそこまでして塔に登り、何を変えたいのですか。俺はこの塔の王になる男だ。
Okay, song sounds pretty good.
I don't know if it's like the opening or if it's just for the PV, but
Yeah.
俺がこの塔の王になって全ての理不尽を変えてやる。
I can see this being the OP.
神の塔、王子の帰還。
Though I don't know, I'm not super sold on it. I feel like I should give the first season a couple episodes, but I don't know if I'm gonna be doing that. It is Wangna Nun can't seem to pass the 20th floor, even after failing time and time again. He refused to give up. On his journey, he meets a mysterious and powerful character named Viola. Wangnan invites Viola to rejoin his team of regulars. Their journey continues with new challenges at every turn. So it's like a tower you got to progress up through, I'm assuming, and they're stuck on a floor and they got to get their way past that floor. Seems like it's the plot.
It's just it's basically like a giant tournament arc, but like the anime.
Interesting.
That's how I understood it.
Yeah, that's pretty similar to how I've heard it too. So we'll see how that goes. I don't know how I feel about it, but we'll see. Ayla sometimes hides her feelings in Russian. Oh, well, in Russian specifically. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, that's why I was like, what is this?
That threw me off a little bit, but okay, in Russian. Okay.
Transfer student, I guess.
I guess so. Smart, refined, and strikingly gorgeous. Half Russian, half Japanese. Alisa Mikhailovna Kujo is considered the idol of her school. With her long silver hair, mesmerizing blue eyes, and exceptionally fair skin, she has captured the hearts of countless male students while being highly admired by all others. Even so, due to her seemingly unapproachable persona, everyone remains wary of around the near-flawless girl. One of the few exceptions is Alisa's benchmate, Masachika Kuze, a relatively average boy who spends his day watching anime and playing gacha games. Despite his nonchalant demeanor, he is the sole student who receives Alisa's attention. Unable to be fully honest, Alisa is frequently harsh on him and only expresses her affection in Russian. Unbeknownst to her, however, he actually understands the language, yet simply pretends otherwise for his own amusement.
That's pretty good, actually. Okay.
As the odd pair, that's a pretty good spin. Actually. As the odd pair continues to exchange witty and playful remarks, their relationship gradually grows more romantic and delightful, and Alyssa might finally learn to freely convey her true feelings. Okay, okay, that's a pretty good concept. Let's see the PV on this one.
小学生の時、祖父の家の近所に住むロシア人
Oh,
の
hey,
女
they
の子
actually
と
have
よく遊んでい
subtitles on
た
this.
その時自然と覚えたのだろう。ロシア語
You
の
can
聞き
move the
取りなら
subtitles?
今でもか
Yes,
な
you
り
can.
わかる。
Jeez.
Милашка, а ты хочешь для меня тоже?
前から思ってたが、こいつのロシア語の照れは何なんだ
俺なんて好きな女の子を振り向かせるために生徒会長になったんだぞ。
ああ、間違えました。
私、君島綾乃と申します。ユキ様の従者としてその真意を図らなければなりません。でも好きなら好きって早く伝えた方がいいわよ。アリサさんはマサチカ君のことをどう思ってらっしゃるのですか？私たちって友達なの？
Okay. It seems they genuinely have a cute relationship. They've been friends for a long time. Is this one of those situations where the childhood friend gets together with the MC? Is this where it happens?
That's unrealistic. That never happens.
It's true. Could never happen. Imagine being addicted to gacha games. Couldn't be me. Okay. It's a funny concept and looks well animated. It does look well animated. I will say that. Like, I do like the animation so far. I do worry that it's gonna be one of those anime where it's like like a couple male characters, but it's filled out with different moe type characters, and that's its main focus. I mean, it's most likely what it's gonna be. It's anime, so who knows?
Yeah, that's what it's gonna be.
Yeah, you know.
It will.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. You. It's not. Well, it's not marked as being in the harem genre, so maybe not.
No, maybe not. I mean, like there is the one thing is like there is an obvious, like a real obvious romance already between the main character and this character. Like that seems like well established.
The chemistry already.
Yeah, and like that's like the title of the show, so I think it's pretty clear, no matter what, that it's going to be a romance between those two characters and not open to other people. But I think there always will have characters in there who may like the MC or like other characters, you know, or it just adds to like the friend group, you know. So it's not a harem technically, but like they're always around, you know, and being cute. Yeah. What's that one? There was one anime that was kind of like that. Clanad. Clanad kind of had that.
I guess so.
A little bit. There was a collection, and then one pervy guy friend.
Yeah.
Who I didn't like that character.
Sonohara.
Yes.
He's funny. Wow. He does the toilet seat thing.
Anyway. I don't know. It wasn't for me. I'll say that.
It's very, very old-fashioned,
Yeah.
and if you've seen anything that came out after it, it's not going to seem good.
No, that is
Maybe
one of
the
the hard
second-
parts about going back to older anime is how much more pervertedness they let their side characters get away with.
Well, and even beyond that, just like the plot, like the general layout of the plot, even the second season after story has been replicated and it influenced so many things that
Yeah.
it doesn't even make up for all the stuff you're talking about like it used to.
Yeah, that is one of the things that makes it harder. After Story, I still think on its own stands apart and like is worth it. But
Yeah,
my God,
it's good.
Clanad itself, there's so many better series that do what Clanad was trying to do.
Yeah, I mean, you could just watch the movie that summarizes the first season and then watch After Story.
Oh yes, if there's a movie that does that, do watch that, because getting right to After Story is the best way to do it. Hi, K-Bar Carbohydrates. How you doing?
There
How are
some
you?
funny jokes, though. Anyway,
Yeah,
we'll move on. Sorry.
Yeah.
I thought you were gonna say. Actually, I thought you were gonna say.
Yeah.
What's that? Oh God! It has a famously unfulfilling ending. It's that really like drab guy. He's in a club with two ladies. One of them has long black hair. One of them has like pink hair. Fuck.
Oh,
You know what I'm talking about?
I
They
think
go like,
so.
back and forth. His whole my high school something.
No, I don't remember it. I haven't
My
seen
high
it for sure.
school- My high school romance snafu. There you go.
Oh, Snafu. Okay.
Yeah. This like that's also kind of what you're talking about, where
There
it's
it is.
like always all these other.
Yes, I have seen this anime around so often, but I've never watched it yet.
Don't.
Don't.
It's not
Not
the
worth
payoff's
it.
not there. It's not, no.
That's
And
unfortunate.
there's a lot of ugh, like you were talking about, all the girls that are just around and hitting on the guy for no reason, but obviously they're not getting together. I don't know.
It's unfortunate. Unfortunate, really. All right. Back here we go.
パマキ
そうだよな。お前はいつもそうやって。黙ってこの手を取れ。ありゃ。
時々ボソッとロシア語で出れる隣のアーリャさん。
Okay, I like the concept. I like the concept a lot. It seems like a good anime. I definitely feel like I might check this one out.
Yeah, I like that. I just hope they live up to it, I guess. 'Cause it is
Yeah.
interesting.
I feel like it's one that like I'll like the first couple episodes, and maybe around like episode 6 or 7 I might fall out of it. But I definitely will give it a shot. We'll keep these open. Okay. There's a few of these here. This next row is gonna be hard. Okay.
We had the Suicide Squad isekai.
Yeah.
Someone told me that was happening. I thought it was a joke.
I still feel like it's a joke, but here we are. Fairy Tail, 100 Years Quest. Haven't watched Fairy Tail. I have no opinion on this. If you like Fairy Tail, there's more Fairy Tail for you, I guess. I don't know.
I
You
don't
watched-
either. This came out like many years after the first season, didn't it?
Yeah, apparently. Hold on.
That's the only interesting
Adaptation
part to
from
me,
a manga. The manga started in 2018, which is a
But
so this is like the sequel to the original manga that ended in 2017.
well, this is okay. So they stopped. The first anime was in 2014 and 2018, so it's been 6 years.
Yeah.
So that's interesting for some people.
Yeah. Well, there we go. More Fairy Tail for the ones who wanted. I'm not one of them, so.
No, same. I'm not. I have no interest.
Okay, Suicide Squad Isekai. This is one. I'm open-minded, but also,
I mean, I want to see anime Batman characters. It'd be cool.
it could be. It could be. It could be.
Anime Joker, maybe.
I will not judge things just because they are Western based and made into anime, because there's a lot of really good ones that are. Scott Pilgrim was amazing, right?
That's a great anime. Yeah.
Yeah. You watched the first 2 episodes? Okay. It's by Wit Studios also, which I knew that, but yeah, it's by Wit Studios. It's probably a lot good in there. Probably a lot of interesting things in there, but it is always going to be one of those things where like it feels like my interest is being exploited by a corporation cynically, and this isn't made. I talked a little bit about this in my Dungeon Meshi video, in my Delicious Dungeon video. The thing I love most about anime is that it can do anything, do whatever, and sometimes it doesn't always live up to that concept, but there's a lot of anime that have crazy concepts. And this is a crazy concept, but I feel like it's a crazy concept born from a corporation and not a crazy concept born from passionate creators, which is one of the things that's actually really refreshing about anime, is almost most series have like original creators behind it who have a passion for it at least, and that's why they get made. It almost feels like a parody of Suicide Squad. Yeah.
That movie's a parody of itself.
Yes.
If you're talking about the movie, if you're talking about the Suicide Squad comics, then sorry.
I mean, the James Gunn movie's pretty good.
There is an anime Batman movie called Ninja Batman that is in the same universe as this, by the way.
I've never seen Ninja Batman. I did not know it was in the same universe.
Apparently, yeah.
Their anime universe, huh?
Yeah, same anime DC universe, I guess. Very weird.
It's such a strange concept. Again, I'll probably give it a shot, but we will see. We will see. Okay,
good.
Let's go over the synopsis real quick. Amanda Waller, the head of Argus, has Argus is a deployable character for the god Hera in Smite 1. You know, so we love Argus. Yo, Zana, how's it going? I'm a person again. How you doing? You've come just in time for Suicide Squad Isekai. Or Isekai Suicide Squad, as it's called in Japanese. Crazy that they just changed. That's the only change they made per language. I feel like you could just keep it one or the other for both. Okay, whatever. It's fine. Nitpicks. I'm nitpicking.
It's weird. It's a weird. You don't need to do it. Yeah. Weird localization choice.
Okay. The head of Argus has assembled a group of notorious criminals for a mission. Harley Quinn, Deadshot, Peacemaker, Clayface, and King Shark. These DC supervillains are sent into an otherworldly realm that's connected to this world through a gate. Of course, there's always a gate. It's a war of swords and magic where orcs rampage and dragons rule the sky on Isekai. Okay. Harley Quinn and the others go berserk after arriving in the Isekai, but are captured by the kingdom's soldiers and sent to prison. They only have 72 hours before the bombs implanted in their necks explode. The clock is ticking. Oh, okay. A little time aspect to it. We like that. After negotiations with Queen Aldora, their liberation is contingent upon the conquest of her enemies, the hostile Imperial Army. The squad members have no choice but to throw themselves headfirst into the battle's front line. If they run, they die. If they lose, they die. With their lives on the line, can Harley Quinn and the Suicide Squad survive in the Isekai? I don't like how they're using Isekai as like
It's a place.
Yeah, it's like a place, not a genre.
It's like going to Disneyland.
Brace yourselves for the pulse-pounding saga of the elite task force known as the Suicide Squad as they embark on a jaw-dropping adventure. Let the party begin. Oh, you're in Chicago. Ooh, nice, exciting. I'm how's Chicago doing?
Why am I not in Chicago?
The Windy City.
Yeah.
You may.
It's
you
really
like wind?
that windy though.
No.
I
It
don't.
does seem really windy in the winter.
Is that when you've been?
I've never been to Chicago, but that's the impression that I get.
Okay. I thought you sounded very confident. So I thought you've been there.
That's the truth. That's the secret of everything. You just speak confidently. People believe you.
It's true. I am an alien from outer space.
Ooh, that explains how you're a floating head on my screen.
It does.
They are certainly good at making a character annoying, for better or worse. Probably worse. Yes. Wow, that synopsis really spoiled 2.5 episodes. Yeah. Yeah, does it? Okay.
The one I'm reading doesn't say anywhere near that much. I was like, whoa, they're just telling you the plot. Okay.
Yeah, they're really selling you on this. I had taken Isekai and it lasted an hour. Chicago's a wonderful place. Just trying to find a job. Well, that's awesome. Hopefully you find a good job soon. I've heard some really good things about Chicago. I've had friends who've gone there and said it's amazing, or said it's really fun. I want to give it a try sometime, but just have to find a reason to go. You know.
You want to survive in the Chicago?
Yes, in the Chicago. I will survive in the Chicago.
Good.
Cold Complaints, Chicago.
Yeah.
Otherwise known as Chicago Cold Complaints in some places.
Squad. You gotta put squad in there.
Yeah. God. I don't know. It's a really... I feel like I'm going to give this a try because, again, it's absurd. And that could make for a fun, quick video. But let's watch the trailer. This is the one I've heard, like, everyone hype up about. And again, it's wit. So, like, you know, I'm sure it's going to look awesome. But we'll see. Also, it's on Hulu and Max. Ooh, I need to get Max anyway, so that works out. I gotta watch House of the Dragon. I'm gonna be real. I'm one of those kinds. I'm sorry. Anyway, Chicago's a very standard city. It has no drawbacks, but no unique advantages. If you hate Chicago, you probably can't live in any other American city. Where I live in Seattle, so I feel like I'll somewhat enjoy it. They have deep dish pizza. You can try the pizza.
That's not pizza. That's pie.
It's the pizza pie.
Somebody was telling me. I guess double layer deep dish pizzas are a thing, and I was like, wow, that sounds like a lot.
That's so much.
Yeah, it's like a pizza apparently.
Deep dish pizza sucks.
The deep dish. It's weird.
That does sound. Chicago pizza. Besides that, isn't very good either. Oh no.
Deep dish is okay. It's just different.
I need to see New York and Chicago. I really want to go to New York City with Neha sometime. And Chicago is one of the cities that I feel like I'll cross off my list eventually. I also want to see Philly, and what's the other major city? Colorado. I think Denver is a city I want to visit, but I don't know. I gotta compile a list of like cities to see someday, American cities at least. Road trips. Anyway, let's watch the trailer.
Let's go.
Harley Quinn か。
Harley
ゴッ
Quinn.
サムシティの犯罪王、ジョーカーのパートナー。完璧じゃないプリンちゃん。
Oh my god.
I can't.
It's
That's
like Jared Leto.
I just
ジョーカーのパートナー。完璧じゃ。
the fact that they made him fuck. The fact I'm noticing so many things I didn't notice before. That he has his teeth. His teeth is on his face, and then he has like his normal. Yeah, it's like those people who do Cheshire Cat face makeups.
Nice choker.
The choker too. He's
That's what they
so
should call him, the choker.
the choker. He's so Hot Topic mall goth. I
mean, the look works, but it's strange. Yeah, it's a strange choice.
You know,
it's very anime.
It is very anime. It is very anime. I'll say I still prefer whenever he's just in the suit. I always think that the classic Joker design just works. And this always feels like it's a little trying too hard. But that again is also probably me just being biased. So.
Well, here, can I just? I just want to show this really quick. The I think my favorite weird-looking, like non-standard Joker. Was in the. You probably have seen him in the recent Batman cartoon. Hang on.
Let me see.
I'll give you a couple screenshots.
Look, the only criminal enterprise this guy's running is the Alphabet Mafia. It fits for anime. Yeah, it does fit for anime, you know. I don't have a problem with the Harley Quinn design. Like, it feels fine. It's based off the Margot Robbie one. This one just feels... I don't know. It's the choker is a lot of it. The fact he's not wearing a shirt. I don't know.
Joker.
I just like this version of Harley with the multicolored hair. I do like that design choice. I do like it.
This version of Harley just looks like the Harley Quinn Harley to me.
Oh my god. I remember this one as a kid.
Oh, this one, the one I just sent you?
Yeah. Dread's Joker.
I didn't watch this Batman series much, but this Joker was weird to me, but I ended up liking him after. But he's very non-standard, right?
Very non-standard. I remember this one a lot. There we go.
I don't even remember the name of the.
But at least he has like I do like having like a button-up shirt. You know, it just feels like being overly proper. You know, I don't know. It just feels like the vibe. I like.
He's still even in this one I sent you where he's like got a straight jacket. He's still got the same kind of color scheme, even though it's not the same outfit.
Yeah, exactly.
Here. This just looks like a anime version of this Harley Quinn from the show, the recent show.
Oh yeah. I mean, they're all trying to base it off of the. They're all trying to go off of the.
The New Age one, right?
Yeah, the Margot Robbie Harley Quinn.
Yeah.
Which I think is a good design choice. I like it a lot, but I like the Harley.
I like it more than the traditional, like the old school Harley.
Oh, the one like the from the Bruce Timm.
Yeah, like actually dressed as like a Harley Quinn.
Yeah. That that feels appropriate in that series. Outside of
Yeah.
that series, that feels a bit weird. This I think is a really good modern take. It's more like a modern, not anime between this and Castlevania, and honestly, Voltron, Legendary Defender, not a bad thing. Yeah, no, that's a good point. That's a good thing to point out here. It does feel a bit like. It does feel like a bit like someone who's not in anime's idea of what they would approve for an anime, like what they think would be in an anime, and not exactly as much what I would feel a lot of anime creators would make. But I don't know.
No, yeah, there's a lot of anime that are getting visual styles like that though. We're very like a mix of Western and Eastern animation
Yeah.
influence and color scheme.
I'm not gonna harp on it too much. It just is something that I notice is a bit. It's a bit odd for me.
We can keep going.
Yeah.
I do think he's weird. He's just like
the worst part is the teeth on the mouth. Like, that is the worst part. I hate that part.
It's edgy. It's very edgy. It's not.
I can take him being shirtless. I could even take the collar, the smile being drawn on. That I don't like.
Yeah, it's very edgy. He should just have a big old grin. He doesn't even have to have the face paint. Fuck, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. How about another upcoming anime? Yeah. We'll get to that. Okay.
No. I got this face paint.
We have ads. Oh my god, I'm sorry for the ads. It looks really well animated.
All right. He's creepy.
Yeah.
任務
平和のための任務だ。
平和俺たちが
キャスティングを誤ったな。
最強
いいからでやがる。俺頑張る。
我々王国と帝国の戦争はすでに数十年に及んでいる。
どうすればこの軍勢を止められる？
俺たちが出向き戦えば瞬く間に平和になる。
Okay, so they still have their guns, I guess.
Yeah. I can't believe they have Peacemaker. That's a weird choice.
Yeah, I feel they've been really pushing Peacemaker ever since the new
the new one, yeah.
the new one with John Cena.
It was pretty good actually.
Yeah.
It was very funny.
Yeah. John Cena did a really good job as Peacemaker. I need to watch the series. I haven't watched the series.
Is there a series too?
Yeah, they did a show, Peacemaker show on Max.
チラチラ見てたよね、私のこと。
とにかく今はこの国と友好関係を結ぶことが先決だ。
この戦争を終わらせようではないか。
ひとまず憂さ晴らしに
I'm gonna say, okay.
Perfect. That encapsulates Peacemaker so well. That's just who he is. Yeah, he's kind of worse than the Joker.
I just paused and I looked over at my OBS. And I'm like, oh no.
That's a good screen. Leave it, please.
We'll leave that. I'll say the Clayface looks a bit yassified. Let me just say that. Okay. Clayface. Let's open up.
I'm surprised they went with him being able to look human.
Where's my Muckman?
Yeah, exactly.
Where's my Mucky Man?
I thought he couldn't like hold a form for too long. I thought that was like I don't know. You
Yeah.
never know.
Yeah.
I mean, sometimes King Shark is smart, and sometimes he's a bumbling idiot. So
Yeah.
it just depends on who's writing.
You absolutely hate Clayface. I don't like they gave him a fedora. Even worse, they turned him from a mucky man into a milady asshole. I don't like it.
Clayface is a poor man's Sandman. I prefer Sandman.
Okay, well.
What? I'm just saying.
Wow. Really hating on good old Clayface.
Clay is sticky and wet, sure, but sand is rough and coarse, and it gets everywhere. I mean,
So
Sandman
true.
clearly
So
wins.
true. That's so true. I you know what? We gotta go back. We gotta go back to it. This is me realizing how right you are.
Thank you. Yeah. Good expression.
He's an actor version. Okay. I will say I have not kept up on the latest and greatest of the DC universe. So maybe it's a new interpretation that I don't know about, but feels weird to me. Oh yeah.
I just wanted the Clayface in the Harley Quinn like show, the cartoon, the adult cartoon one. That doesn't sound wrong. It makes it sound like a porn. Also, is kind of like the actor, you know, Clayface, like, oh, I'm so posh, but he can't hold his transformations very long, and he doesn't look particularly good when he does them.
Okay.
Like there's always a mistake or something.
That makes sense.
So, I don't know. Go ahead.
We'll see. We'll see. We'll see.
He's always lumpy.
Lumpy. I love a lumpy king.
Yeah.
What I can say is this series is definitely going to have insane animation. Did he just...
Oh, yeah.
Hold on.
They got DC budget.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
But look at that.
Yeah. He just... I missed it. He did a Michael Jackson.
He did a Michael Jackson. He
Yeah.
did the Michael... Yeah, he did that. I love Peacemaker just has this gun.
Peacemaker seems like the oddest one, because...
I think he did well with the, like you said, with the new movie.
Yeah.
So...
I think his mainly it's his design stands out the most to me. Like, Deadshot looks totally anime. It makes sense.
Yeah.
This guy feels a bit weird.
Yeah, but I mean, he looks like Peacemaker, so it's very clear
Yeah.
who he is.
Yeah.
But he looks like Captain Patriotism, but we all know how he.
Yeah.
I mean, we know. Yeah.
This one I don't have problems with his character design. I think looks perfect. Just normal Peacemaker.
Just goofy.
I don't know. Just in anime form seems a bit jarring, but I'm flowing with it. I'm flowing with it.
But he's always been 3D animated in every scene we've seen him.
He's Americanized anime. Yes, that is true. He is very much Americanized in his version. As Zana was saying earlier, definitely get the feeling of that Castlevania style anime, but it's not. But this is by an anime studio, so I'm not gonna it's anime. Just feels odd. The music oddly sounds more like K-pop. Yes, it does. Sorry, what were you saying, man?
I just saying, but they could be outsourcing to some American animation studios. Maybe that's why.
Maybe. I mean, it's mainly WIT, I think, and it seems like it's their staff. So, let's see. Who's the director? Here we go. Here's the director. Let's look up what they've done. Oh, they're on Jujutsu Kaisen as an episode director. Makes sense.
Hey, I like Gosick.
Oh yeah, I haven't seen Gosick.
I really like it.
Yeah. Oh, they did In Between for Strike Witches.
Interesting.
Okay. It doesn't look like they've done a lot of directing. I think their big jump was probably doing storyboards for JoJo Part 4 and then being episode director and chief animation director for JJK. And that's going to get you up in places, I think. So, okay. Peacemaker specifically. Yeah, Peacemaker. No, I agree. Hi. That's what I was meaning. Ghost Suck. Oh, we got some hate for Gosick.
Oh, weird. Okay. Something I felt you have bad taste.
I have no force in
like
this
it.
one.
I think you would, but you might not.
What
it does have some it has moments.
It has moments.
Both
Okay.
good and bad. I liked it a lot, but I also watched it when it came out, which was 2011. So.
Go suck my ass. Oh my god. Oh no.
Okay. I mean, if you're paying, sure.
Okay.
Anyway.
No, I've never seen it. I was making a Cheese Nuts joke. Okay. Hi, Hidden Tweeby. We're smiting. How you doing? I'll put this on the watch list. We'll watch this.
Yeah, I'll give it a shot too.
Yeah,
Eventually.
I guess got to get Max.
Everything's become eventually for me now.
Yeah. Moving on to an anime I'm almost certainly not going to watch. Days with My Stepsister.
Oh boy.
This is like the
Exciting.
fifth Stepsister anime.
Can we just skip it? Do we have to?
Let's just read the. I want to read the synopsis first. We don't have to watch it.
You can read it. Okay,
Yeah.
that's what I meant. Don't watch it. Please.
How about you, Cold? I'm good. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling healthy. I'm back on camera. I'm feeling good. I feel like I've lost weight. I got a haircut. What's up? So I'm feeling good. I'm feeling real good. And Yim Yams.
I'm here.
There. There she is.
I'm here.
There she is, Yim Yamsuki, wanting to hear about Days with My Stepsister.
Yes. I mean, look, people know if they're gonna like this already just by the title.
How many laundry machines are in the picture?
Actually, wait, hang on. Comedy and psychological are the tags I'm seeing for that show. On the site I use, Any Chart.
Yeah, okay, that's interesting. Let's see. Okay, so Yuta Asamura gets a new stepsister after his father remarries Saki Ayase, who happens to be the #1 beauty of the school year. Okay, of course. They promise each other not to be too close, not to be too opposing, and to simply keep a vague and comfortable distance, having learned important values about men and women relationships from their parents' previous one. Okay. Saki, who has worked alone for the sake of her family, doesn't know how to properly rely on others, where Yuta is unsure of how to truly treat her. Standing on fairly equal ground, these two gradually learn the comfort of living together. The relationship progresses from strangers to friends as the days passed. This is a story that may one day lead to love. I really shouldn't. Shouldn't.
Can I read the synopsis I have? It's very different.
Go for it.
When his father remarries, Yuta winds up sharing a roof with his new stepsister, the hottest girl in his grade. Carrying the scars of their parents' troubled divorces, they vow to maintain a respectful distance. But what starts as a cautious camaraderie blossoms into something deeper from shared experiences. Is it admiration, familial love, or something more? And that's from Crunchyroll.
Okay. I still feel like I'm not going to watch it.
No, I'm not. But interesting. I guess maybe the psychological tag is the divorce stuff.
Maybe there's like some trauma there they got to unpack.
Maybe.
If you think this is comedy, you have psychological problems. Maybe.
That too. Yeah, could be that too.
This is again. This seems like it might be better than Domestic Girlfriend, but like ever since Domestic Girlfriend, we keep seeing these fucking anime all over the place. Not for me. I
think I already told you this before. I mentioned this on stream. I've read all of that, by the way.
Domestic Girlfriend?
Yeah.
My God.
I had like a morbid curiosity, and I just did because people like it's so good, so I did, and I was very It's not worth it.
I spoiled myself on the ending because I was never gonna actually watch it.
Yeah.
My God.
Yeah, it's just something. He's like gets married, gets divorced, gets married to the other sister, has one of both of them have his kids. I don't know. It's really fucking weird, and they're both his sisters. So. Anyway.
Oh God. Okay, on to the next one. Oh my gosh. It seems like it would be a parody. Seems like it. Did
Maybe.
the author of Domestic Girlfriend turn out to be a monster? Probably. I would believe that.
Probably.
I would
That
totally
happened,
believe that.
I would believe that too. Domestic Girlfriend was a while back, though. I kind of put that out of my mind.
Fucking weird ass show that had such a good OP for no reason. Also, hi Korai.
Did have a good. What wasn't that thing? Wasn't that big around like the start of COVID? Isn't that when the anime came out?
Yes, yeah, it was. It was like early. I think it was like early 2020 or
That's
late
probably
2019.
why I read it.
Yeah.
Nothing else to do. Hiding
That
away
would make
from
sense.
the world.
That would make sense. God. Okay. Our
boy.
Last Crusade or the Rise of a New World Season 2. Don't know anything about this series. Not super interested to learn.
Yeah, no.
No, pass. Sorry. This one though. This one I heard all. You've already getting a lot of memes from this one. This one seems crazy. My Dear Friend Nokotan.
What's up with all the deer?
I mean, Citrus had an awesome soundtrack. They did. So this is a deer anime. I think we should just go straight to the PV instead of worrying about anything. But this has already been a We already got some sick memes from this one, so let's get right into that. How's everyone been? I've been doing well.
Oh god, those deer. Oh.
I'm a deer-human hybrid.
What? What?
A person dressed as a sailor will descend into the field of deer. The ancient legend is true.
Everything becomes deer? Fuck off. The puns. What?
Welcome to the Deer Club.
Oh. This is,
What the fuck is this? Oh god. Some archetypes in there I'm probably not gonna like. I've heard that song I've heard all around. Banana dust. Okay. Seems absurd. I like a little bit of an absurd comedy, an absurd premise.
This is giving me vibes of like
Nichijou?
Have you seen Azumanga Daioh? Nichijou and Azumanga Daioh. Yeah, those are both what I was gonna say.
I have seen a little bit of Azumanga Daioh. I need to watch Nichijou. I've seen a lot of clips from Nichijou, but I haven't watched it. Plus, rotating deer. Yeah, it's Nippon. It's like an actual deer. I love stupid jokes like that. That's one of the things that always got me about Bocchi's jokes, Bocchi the Rock's jokes, is I love mixed media stuff like that when they just get really weird. And I feel like I'm gonna like this a lot. I'm being real. I feel like I'm definitely gonna watch this. Same studio as Nichijou. Oh, is it? Twin Engine. I don't think I've seen a lot from Twin Engine. Oh, Mononoke. Oh, hey, they did the. They also.
Oh, they produced it.
They produced the anime we talked about earlier. Oh, hey, they also did this one that Corey recommended to me. I don't remember the name of it. And Golden Kamuy. Okay.
It says Wit was
Drifting Home.
Wit Studio Wit is who did it.
Oh yeah, okay, it is Wit. Yeah. Producer Twin Engine, Studio Wit. Okay.
Yeah.
And what's the directors known for?
Me.
Showbits. Rosario Vampire. Okay, now some interesting ones on here.
A little bit of Lucky Star, yeah. I mean, they're all kind of like evolutions of Lucky Star, aren't they? All these shows.
In their own ways, yes.
Yeah, it's like Lucky Star, Azumanga, Nichijou, and now this, I guess.
I want to watch this trailer also, because there's a specific moment here. I'm pretty sure. Hold on. Perfecto girl. Oh yeah, she's a delinquent. I heard about that. Yeah.
Oh, she used to be. Yeah. Oh god. They market themselves as the studio behind Spy X Family.
They're half of it, so. Oh god. I feel like it's Dear Girl reminds me of Korone. Okay. I feel like this has one of the things I really like, which is just extravagant animation for ridiculous humor. And I'm always gonna be a fan of that. I'm gonna be real. I like when things get weird. But like Not in a creepy way, just in like a absurd way. I like absurdist anime humor.
I love absurd gag animes. Gag animes are some of my favorite things.
Bobobo, the way I've been wanting to do a video on Bobobo for so long. Oh my god.
Yeah, I've heard that's a good one. I didn't like it as a kid.
Amazing.
The nose hairs put me off.
Fist of the nose hair. Anyways.
Yeah.
The dub, you have to watch the anime dub, because if you watched Bobobo in sub, it is impossible to follow. It goes too fast.
Is it worse than Tatami Galaxy? Because I could do that.
I haven't watched Tatami Galaxy at all. But I've tried. Right. I could not. Bobobo also has so many other jokes layered in it that are like have some like cultural depth that needs to be translated, and that makes it really hard to get. But Bobobo owns. I love the anime, and the dub's hilarious. It's a really good dub.
Yeah.
All right, let's finish this. I have Cromartie High School on my watch list. I really want to watch it. Okay.
Whoa.
Huh?
The rotating deer gets me.
It looks so out of place. Like somebody scanned in like a PS2 deer.
It's so strange and so low res, and that makes it so much better.
It's great. Also, I just noticed. I'm trying not to scream. This actually made my day better. The Code Geass thing started airing.
Whoa!
Talk about that. What happened?
Sorry. Nidel, thank you for gifting 6 subs out of nowhere. Wow. Keep being strange. Thank you. Thank you. I gotta. Oh, well, thank you. Thank you very much. I gotta do a little spin for you. Wow, did not expect that out of nowhere. You just go back to lurking right after.
That sounds like Nidel.
That does. Anyway, sorry, you were saying Yim Yam?
I was just saying, but the code. I just found out the Code Geass thing finally started airing, and that made my day better. That's all I said.
Yes, I heard about that.
I'm gonna go watch that immediately after we're done here.
I need to check that out also.
There's only 2 episodes out, so.
I like what's it on officially?
Hulu.
Oh, god damn it.
Yeah.
See, this is one of the big problems with things being on Hulu is that Disney does no fucking marketing for any of the shows they do. And I hate them and how they killed Summertime Render. Fuck you, Disney. Anyway, spin wheel.
Okay, I got one.
Oh, nice.
Thanks, Nidel. Wow.
All right. Oh God. Fuck. Goblin voice. 5 minutes. All right. Set a timer for 5 minutes. All right. I'm gonna find the actual clip I'm trying to look for, because it's not in this. Because it's not in that. Oh yeah, the new Code Geass. Exactly. All right, let's see.
We love Whiskey. Connor, I need to use the restroom very bad.
Go enjoy the restroom, Yim Yam. Shika nuka 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 no. Meme. This is it. No. Shika nuka 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 dos dan dan. Shika nuka nuka nuka. I don't like it when people take this thing and then it's taking this thing else. Just give me the straight meme. Goblins are very similar to gamers, except gamers don't get respect. Unlike goblins. Goblin! Anyway. Shika nuka 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 gosh dun dun. Shika nuka 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 gosh dun dun. Shika naka 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 kyosh tan tan. Kyosh tan tan. I've derailed the stream for this. Okay, perfect. Excellent. Like mind goblins. We'll have a little mind goblin. Goblin some minds. Mimes. Mime goblins. Anyway, back to the show. Anyway, I feel like I'm gonna watch this. My dear friend Nokotan. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna watch this. Watch the fuck out of this. Cause my god, do I like weird anime. Standing up to stretch a little bit. How you doing, gamers? Oh. That feels good on my quads. Ugh. Ugh. Yeah. Alright, on to the rest of the stream. We're gonna leave this on here because this is an anime I want to watch. Nier Automata version 1.1a Core 2. I'm not gonna watch this because I don't have any experience with Nier Automata, but I'll leave it up in case Yim Yam does and wants to talk about it. Because I'm up to hear what Yim Yam has to say, which is why I invited her. Because I value her opinion and insight on anime.
Sorry, maybe I shouldn't have used the restroom.
That's right. You never should.
I'll never pee again.
Yes, you'll risk random compliments to you.
Oh, is that what was happening? I thought you were giving me shit.
No, I was saying that I value you and I think you have really interesting opinions on anime.
Are we talking about Nier? What's going on? Yeah. Nier.
Yes, I pulled up Nier Automata, and I have no opinion on it, but I know you play the Automata games, do you not, Yim Yam?
Connor's not losing. It's a subwheel redemption.
I'll be back to normal in like a minute.
I love the Nier series in general. Automata is very good. The anime was supposed to be 24 episodes. It had major production issues, got shortened to 12, and this is supposed to be the rest of it.
Yeah, I heard they kind of got fucked over a little bit here, which is surprising that A1 Pictures would fuck around like that, since they're a pretty big studio.
Allegedly it was COVID, and then stuff just kept getting delayed for other reasons after that. But nobody really knows for sure.
That makes sense in a way, but I still am interested to hear how people feel about this, because I know people were like, wow, the animation's crazy, but we'll see. Not for me, though.
It's beautiful. I've only watched the first 2 episodes because there was several pauses in production.
Makes sense. Hard to keep track.
So now that this season's releasing, I'm going to start watching through the rest of season 1, and then by the time, season 2 ends, I'll probably have gotten there.
With everything that's happened, it probably will be a little more on the rails this time. Also, I'll get up and stretch. The 5 minutes are up.
PNG Connor was keeping him sane. It was like a ceiling, like ward, like exorcists do in Japan. Just like whoosh, you put the Connor PNG on his face. Talisman, thank you.
The talisman has expired. I have been released.
Yeah. The 1,000-year Connor.
The 1,000-year Connor.
Yeah.
How's it going, SK? Oh.
Stinky SK.
Stinky SK.
But yeah, Nier anime, good so far. I don't know for sure. People like it. I haven't seen all of it myself because I've been waiting.
Makes sense.
And there was a lot of delays. But I'm excited, and I have been excited because it's my favorite game, which is probably weird to hear from somebody who. Most of my other favorite games are like indie titles. So.
Yeah, I know people. I know people have a lot of love for the Nier series. I know it's a little more. It's different than a lot. It's a little like its plot is a little more experimental.
Yes.
Yeah, and
it's got a lot of.
I like when games take a chance like that.
It is a big. I mean, each time they do a game, it's a big chance. The first game in the series did terrible. I mean, the first game titled Nier did terrible, and then the second one did really good. So who knows?
Automata's the second one, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Technically, the third, kind of. It's a. We don't. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. No longer allowed in another world. Oh, is this banning isekai?
I died so many times. I kept getting isekai. All the gods were like, nope.
I kept getting hit by trucks. Anyway.
Yeah.
An adventure in another world with cute girls by your side and video game-like powers. Sounds like an anime fan's dream, right? Not so for melancholic author Asuma Dazai, who would quite literally prefer to drop dead. Video games haven't even been invented yet when he gets yanked into another world in 1948. Ooh, that's a real specific time period. Okay. Really, all the fantastical adventure he keeps running into is just getting in the way of his poetic dream of finding the perfect place to die. But no matter how much he risks his hide, everything seems to keep turning out okay. Follow a miserable hero like no other in this cheerfully bleak isekai comedy.
So, good sayonara, Spare Sensei, but isekai?
Yeah, I guess so. Let's see a little trailer action on this one. Cause interesting premise. I like heroes that kind of hate what they're. It kind of reminds me of what I liked about Trapped in a Dating Sim, an anime I reviewed on my anime channel with reviews on it. Where the main character just really didn't like what they were involved with and wanted to die or wanted to leave. They wanted to go home. This guy just wants to die. So an isekai, but the MC doesn't want to live. Yeah, I am more open to comedy isekai, like straight comedy isekai that aren't trying to play both. So let's see if how serious this takes itself, because that's a big factor for me.
Yeah, is it like depression or is it comedic? Oh, yeah. I don't want to be alive.
Yeah. Let's see.
異世界か冒険者はレベル2に上がったシーノあんた名前は人は僕を先生と呼ぶ
Is it called Sensei?
さあ行きますよ
It's the Spare Sensei.
旅立ってんのよ
言ったよね勇敢な戦士を紹介するって
It seems like it.
僕は今この
You know what I'm talking
最
about,
強
right?
な異世界に
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I do.
Okay. Sorry. We keep...
No, I wanted to despair.
Sayonara, Spare Sensei. That's Subaru Sensei, I think, is the Japanese name, but.
Yes. Yeah, I read like the first manga for this.
Yeah. I
way back in high school.
I haven't watched all of it, but it was funny what little bit I watched, but it got old quick.
Yeah. It felt like a weird premise. I was in high school, so I didn't watch more of it, and then I keep hearing that I should go back to it, but I just never have done it.
It's pretty funny sometimes.
Sometimes. All right, let's see what this is all about.
生きる意味を見つけたのだでは行こうか
私が相手してあげるあなたの死なせない私がそばにいる限り
転移者はみんな殺す
もちろん僕は死刑なのだろうね筆が乗らない
異界の文字打転者
喜べ民よ世界に平和が訪れたのだ
こんな連中がこの世界を救う勇者
ようやく傑作が書けそうな予感がしてね
さよなら素晴らしい世界よもう行くよ
見ただろあれが転移者の本性だ
この国を食い尽くしに来たのさ
その強烈な憎悪の感情興味深いね 身に余る力を
I feel what the fuck?
Who's that? Johnny American?
Johnny American, yeah, feels like it. Yeah, looks like Johnny American here.
And look at him. Oh my god. Why has he got a ladder on his... Oh no, it's money. Sorry. I thought it was a ladder. It's a dollar bill sign.
He's got a little dollar bill sign, yeah. We'll see how that's interpreted, because that could be a little yikes.
No, I mean, the idea of somebody who wants to kill themselves and is actively trying to is also kind of yikes.
Yeah, and that's used for the main point of humor. No, I don't know. I do like the idea that he just kind of wants to write a novel, and then also just is kind of just sick of the world he's trapped in. And also the fact that he's born before video games and doesn't have any concept of anime or weeb culture at all. He doesn't really care about that. I also think is interesting. More
isekai should do that.
Yeah.
Where people don't just expect the things.
I really hate when isekai do that, because I feel like it takes away a lot of the discovery of the world. And people are just like, oh, it's like a world from the video games that I play. And I'm like, I hate that. You've already decided to not build a world.
And then they touch their level up screen that only they can see.
Yeah. Exactly. So the MC is writing an autobiography like that one anime. I guess. Whoa. I guess they're trying to just figure out their own like inspiration for a book.
Yeah, I don't know if it's an autobiography. Did he say that?
He didn't say. He just said a story for his novel. He didn't say autobiography. But it'll be probably autobiographical, I'm assuming.
Oh, probably, yeah.
I don't know. It seems interesting. It seems like the main conflict comes with other people in the world. Maybe other people who are. This person seems like they were isekai as well. So that would be interesting. You know, kind of has like an interesting part of Shield Hero, where Shield Hero has a lot of problems. But one thing I thought was interesting was being adversarial to other people who are isekai'd. So you know, can't they at least play different video games? It's based on a true story. Okay. Based on a true story. Okay.
Yeah. That actually happened to me. I was sent back to another world. I lived there for 27 years, and then I came back.
It's called Jumanji. You may have heard about it. Starring Robin Williams.
Yeah. I'm the little kid in Jumanji. One of the two little kids.
I mean, it's not really a new concept. No, I don't think it's like a brand new concept, but it all depends. Like, you don't need to have new concepts for things to be good, you know? Like, I think it depends on how how it's executed, and I'm at least interested to see how it does. This character in particular seems a bit not feeling this one, but like I am at least interested to give it a couple episodes. I don't know if I will, but it's one that I'm like, I could see myself watching like an episode or two of that, see how it goes.
He looks like he's gonna talk like this and do this a lot.
Yeah, that's what they're gonna do. Yeah, it does feel like it's one of those.
They're
characters.
Gonna do that.
Yeah.
If that came out in the 80s, he probably would have blackface.
Yeah. 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 I do also like main characters that are just a little sick of everything, you know? I find myself attracted to characters like that because I think they can be interesting as long as they're not overly like grim. And I don't feel like this is going to be a show that's overly grim, but again, I don't know.
No, there was a lot more hints that it would be comedic.
Yeah.
But also there seems to be some seriousness to it, so
yeah.
Probably won't go anywhere because the series won't get renewed before it finishes its plot. But you know,
yeah, it at least feels like something again. It just give it a try. I don't know.
Yeah, I'll check it out someday.
I'm not overly. I'm not hyped for it, you know. But it's one that I'm like, okay, I'll see what you like. I'll see what you're doing.
I guess. I wonder if somebody else was isekai along with him.
Maybe someone he knew from back then.
Yeah.
Having an isekai antagonist with a god complex is definitely a trope by now. It is. Shield did a good job of it, though. I agree. Yeah, I mean, Shield's the one I mainly think of for that. There's a number of things that have things like that. I don't know. I think you can do interesting things with that, and I think it's a really good way to criticize a lot of the problems with isekai anime in general. But again,
there's isekais I like. I like the spider one. It's pretty good. I like the.
Oh, there's plenty I like. Yeah, it's just There's just too many. Whenever we do this,
Villainous?
like, there's
My
so
life
many
is a
that are.
villainous. Yeah, there's so many. Yeah.
Yeah.
But there are good ones, just not as many as there probably could be. AFK.
What the fuck is this?
Pseudo harem.
Pseudo harem. E.G.
Hey, you want to join my pseudo harem? It's not real.
E.G. Kitahama, a second-year high school student, just wants to be popular. To help him realize his dream, Rin Nanakura, his junior in drama club, uses her acting skills to create a harem of loving girls for him. Though the various girls all show fondness towards E.G., the affection of the actress behind them is very real. Rin's colorful acting continuously delights E.G., but will the starlet herself ever make her way into his heart?
What?
So...
Can I read mine too?
Yeah,
It's
go for it.
Also different again. Ichi joins the drama club with dreams of having a harem like the ones from his favorite mangas. Rin, an underclassman, finds herself crushing hard on Ichi and tries on different personas in his presence to win him over. No matter how she acts, one thing is certain: her feelings for Ichi continue to grow stronger. Will she ever be able to tell him the truth and be herself?
Okay.
I feel like they're referencing Clannad, because it's funny, you brought that up earlier. A theater club with a harem. Anyway.
Yeah.
But,
her character design from this still that I'm seeing, her character design reminds me of what's that one anime where she's like teasing him a lot and it was made by a hentai artist?
Nagataro?
Nagataro, yeah, that's it.
Oh, she kind of looks like the main character of Snafu that we were talking about earlier.
Yeah, kind of. You get the dark hair, yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see. Let's watch the trailer and see what they actually look like in motion.
I see what you mean about the pose, yeah.
Yeah.
I like Nagatoro.
I need to watch it. No subtitles.
人に物を頼むときは態度ってものがあるんじゃないの？
だって絵のことなんてわかんないんだもん。絵が上手な先輩にやってほしいな。
男と生まれたからには一度くらいモテてみたいよな。
先輩、恋愛とか興味あったんですか？私がつきっきりで教えてあげようか。みんなに秘密にできる？
もしかして俺のために疑似ハーレム体験を？
今回だけなんだからね。
やっぱ七倉の芝
So
居。
not actually a harem anime at all. Oh.
No, not a harem anime at all. It's a pseudo harem because she's playing multiple different personalities to make it feel like it's a harem because she's acting like different people for him.
It's kind of fun. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about it. It's interesting, but
yeah,
I don't know if I like it.
I don't know. This feels like one of those ones, like, the animation doesn't look super crazy, but like
It looks old.
it could be cute. It could be pretty cute, you know? I'm open to the idea that this is a pretty cute anime. And I kind of want to give it a shot for that. Just like, cause I mean, there wasn't any, you know.
No, but neither synopsis that we read, I don't think, really struck home what the actual point of the show.
Yeah.
It's very confusing.
Yeah, it feels like she's just putting on different personalities to tease him and flirt with him. And she has her own personality that does like him, and it's just them getting in various situations, and he gets closer to finding the real her, maybe? I don't know. It's what it feels like off the top. The
animation is very 2010s.
It is very 2010s, yes, that is true. Let's watch the second PV.
Not like bad, just weirdly old.
Yeah. No, I'm with you there.
Oh. Wait, can you pause it? If you go back, like a couple frames. There. Yeah, look at the cherry trees in the back. They're 3D.
Oh, you're right. What the hell is going on with that?
There was another angle at the very beginning. You could see 3D cherry trees as well. It doesn't look right. Right here, when they sharpen. It's very subtle, but there's weird 3D effects being used.
演劇部ホープによる全力で可愛い顔をお願いできますか？
This guy also makes me think of the Snafu.
Yeah, I don't know.
男と生まれたからには一度くらいモテてみたいよな。
Man's gotta do all this stuff because he's a man.
Yeah, oh yeah, hi. It did kind of sound like it was a bunch of people, but no, yeah, it's just her. Just her. It's just them, the two of them.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's not a real hero. Oh, God.
Which is a good thing.
Yeah. I think it's a cute premise.
It could be funny and cute, yeah. Depends on... I like this guy.
Yeah.
グールちゃんとかで誘えばいいんじゃね？グータラお姉ちゃん知ってる？どうすればそんな演技ができるんですか？
Actually, a wider variety of characters
自
than I
分の
expected.
感情が別人みたいに変わっちゃうんだよね。
Oh, God.
応募したショートムービーがバズってるんだよ。出てくる女の子が可愛いって。芸能事務所から直接会いたい。
No, I don't think it's multiple people. I think it's just other characters. I don't think the love interest is multiple people. Because, again, it's pseudo-harem. It's not actual harem.
Yeah, I think
it's just...
those are just people they know.
Yeah, because they're in a drama club, right? So I think it's
see.
just other people in the club.
Also, that's, isn't that yours, VA?
Maybe? Hold on.
I think it's the same, I think it's the same person.
For the main girl?
Yeah.
Let's see.
She does a lot of stuff. I think she's also...
Oh, yeah.
One of the characters in
Yes,
one of the
you are.
Otome game things.
She's also in Kakagure and in Demon Slayer.
Yeah, she's in a lot of stuff.
Oh, she's Shoko in Koano Katachi. That was a really good. That was a really, really good acting job in that one.
Yeah,
because she has to play a deaf character. Yeah.
Yeah. But you can hear even in that you can hear her like it. I don't know.
Yeah. Okay. Let's see.
夢が大好きな人。わかんない。
演劇部に入って今が一番楽しいかもしれん。
どっちに進むにしても最後は自分で決めなよ。
ああ、もうわからん。全部演技なのか？
私、先輩のこと。
High schoolers kissing in bed.
The sky is always pink or purple during the day. Yeah. Always. This is what it is. Okay. I feel like this could be pretty cute. I'll leave it on here. Just we'll see. We'll come back to it. We'll see how I feel. But this could be pretty cute, I think. And I like it feels like they have a nice like back and forth kind of teasing relationship. And I like when series do that more because a lot of series I find can be a bit too proper with their characters and they don't feel real, you know?
Or one-sided.
Yeah.
I see that a lot.
Yeah.
Like, especially with tsunderes, you have like the guy who just gets back and forth, you know, just no back and forth. Yeah.
Trying to see if there's anything I recognize from the studio, and there's not.
There's an anime I see here from JC staff called 2.5 Dimensional Seduction.
Oh yeah, that's our next one.
Oh, good.
Great lead-in. That's actually where we're getting to right now. I have no interest in real girls, so claims Akumaru, the president of the school's manga club. He's your typical otaku, obsessed with a sexy, fictional 2D manga character known as Lilil. Fuck you. That's that's not a name. Anyway.
Liliel.
Then the new school year starts, and a real 3D girl named Risa, whose passion is cosplay, joins the club. Risa convinces Okumaru to become her photographer, and guess who her favorite manga character is? Not only that, but Risa is into modeling the fetishy stuff.
It's the cosplay anime.
Oh, this is just like My Dress-Up Darling, except more perverted.
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly where I was gonna take that. Yeah.
Yeah, this is exactly what it is. That's exactly what it is.
It leans more into the ecchi.
Yeah, and that already led into the ecchi pretty heavy.
Yeah.
Let's see a preview to confirm.
Oh, look at the eyes.
Oh, right away.
They're hidden for the Oshinoko audience. Hang on, let me show you. I want to show you this. Can't. Fuck. Never mind.
Yeah, let's watch the preview.
It might show up in the preview.
俺の嫁はリリエル。3次元の女子には興味はないんでな。
先輩なら信用できると思ったんです。リリエルになりたいんです。
なりたい
God.
大好きなあのキャラが現実にいるって
Watch her eyes.
見る人にそう思わせるコスプレにしたいんです。
回転81はセンターの扉へ。
They're doing like that like doughy-eyed thing. Oh God.
断じて来い。
アシュフォード様。
などでは。
いよいよロゴを作ってイベントに出ます。燃えてきました。
That's some cheap images for eyes, though.
あんた先輩のことどう思ってんの？私コスプレしたくなってきました。
Okay, this actually does feel like one of those series that's just like there's a nerdy guy who's not very pleasant, and oh, the girls love him.
He's got a good heart. He just wants to see your tits.
That actually is something that bothers me, and I'm gonna compare it to the impression that I'm getting from like pseudo harem, right? Because in this one it feels like characters. Hello, Oinkers. In this one, it feels like characters who are in the same drama club, who have who like are friends, you know, and tease each other, and like he has actual interests and hobbies, and and is out there because like he's in a drama club. Obviously, he's like making efforts, you know.
Yeah.
This guy feels like he's just a shut-in manga freak who lucks into a bunch of people getting the hots for him for unknown reasons. And I don't like that because it's very much just wish fulfillment for otakus.
Yeah, I mean, everybody, I guess everybody needs that. It's to some degree, but it's still disappointing. There's
too much of it. There's way
plenty
too much
of it.
of it.
Yeah, we don't need more.
It's also by JC, and also it's an ecchi anime, you know. So
half of the stuff JC, actually no, I'm gonna say like 70% of what JC staff does is stuff like this, and then the other 30% is actually interesting.
Yeah, I mean they do. JC staff
so
has made some anime that I like a lot. They are the ones who did Toradora, and also they do Duke of Death and His Maid, which is a great anime, and a lot of other ones too. But you know, they are a pretty scattershot anime studio. They are
they just make whatever, right?
Yeah, like, they're the more the budget friendly ones, you know.
Yeah.
So we'll see. We'll see. So this also gets the feeling, the thing, it's not quality, but it does have to be as long as it's not too abrasive. Yeah, yeah. It's very safe.
People will watch it. Yeah.
One other thing that I'm getting from this is that it doesn't. So the thing I liked about My Dress Up Darling is that it's people who feel like they have a very natural connection, and who both have talents, both have specific talents and desires that fit together as characters. Like the main character of My Dress Up Darling, he is experienced with making Hina dolls, right? He has experience sewing and making clothing. The main the love interest, she needs someone who can help her make cosplay, and can help her do costumes. You know? Yeah, and they meet naturally through that, and they have like a natural like exchanging of like skills that they both need from each other. And it's very much it's also very clearly amateur, like kids in high school stuff, very realistic, something I could relate to because I did that kind of shit, you know. This doesn't, like, they're automatically like she's at a convention getting pictures taken of her. It seems like a very professional cosplay. Doesn't seem like it's the same thing. Like, is this more just as like, how can we get this loser guy to be around cosplay ladies who cosplay the character that he loves? You know what I mean?
As a camera.
Yep.
Wait, everybody has a camera. It's called your phone.
Yeah, that's a quality anime. This probably isn't. Yeah, I'm not feeling it. No.
Nah, that shirt's cool. I don't know what that is, but that's cool. It keeps popping up.
Oh yeah, this is from me and Gobi's.
Oh my.
They have the Nartasha shirt that we're working on because of the subathon. And these are some inspirations we went over with chat.
Oh, okay. I like that. Yeah, I like that one, and then the first one. I think are combining those two into one shirt is pretty good.
Which one? The fourth one?
That one, the cow one, and then this one.
Yeah, I like this one a lot.
In my head, combining those two in my head is, I'm imagining what that would be.
I do like them a lot. So I still got to work with Gobi on that, but yeah, I'm excited for that. Okay, back to the anime. All right, next row. All right, we will probably be getting more to the time where we go. If someone's not vibing with us immediately, we may just skip it and not really look into it. But let's look to see what we have here.
There's a VN. I want to point out.
VN?
Yeah, it's the VN adaptation. Atri? I don't know. I haven't read this one, but I have heard of it.
Here, I got it pulled up here. Okay. Do you wanna read your synopsis?
Sure, because yours looks way longer than mine.
Yes.
In the near future, a sudden and unexplained sea rise has left much of human civilization underwater. Ikagura Natsuki, a boy who lost his mother and one of his legs in an accident some years earlier, returns disillusioned from a harsh life in the big city to find his old countryside home half swallowed by the sea. Left without a family, all he has to his name is the ship and submarine left to him. That's all he has. A submarine.
A whole submarine.
An oceanologist grandmother and her debts. Oh God. His only help to restore the dreams for the future that he has lost is to take up an opportunity presented to him by the suspicious debt collector Catherine. They set sail to search the sunken ruins of his grandmother's laboratory and other to find a treasure rumor says she left there. What they find is not riches or jewels, it is a strange girl lying asleep in a coffin at the bottom of the sea. Atri. Atri is a robot, but her appearance and her wealth of emotions would fool anyone into thinking she's a living, breathing human. In gratitude for being salvaged, she makes a declaration to Natsuki. Okay. So, you know.
Oh, God.
Yeah, it's a visual novel, so... But... I don't know.
Let's look at the trailer.
Yeah, I can go over the visual novel more after we watch the trailer.
世界規模で起こった急激な海面上昇。海抜の低い沿岸部は町ごと海に沈んだ。ここは
Animation looks pretty
捨てられ
good.
た町なんだよ。
Yeah.
Damn.
人形？ヒューマノイドか。
ロボットってこと？
君のマスターは1ヶ月前に病気で亡くなった。
夏希さん？
ヒューマノイドを置いとく余裕なんてあるわけないだろ
う。売るのは少しだけ待ってもらえないでしょうか。命令をもらったんです。眠る前に。
何も期待していなかった。ドロップアウトした先に未来があるなんて思えなかったから。
I know.
I like that it's kind of like a subtle post-apocalypse, right? Where like there's still civilization and stuff, but like
a massive disaster hit most of the world, but the rest of the people were completely fine. Yeah.
Yeah, that's interesting. Okay.
Natsuki san, 私
kind of
マスターの足になります。
アトリ人間と同じように感情を持つ AI を搭載した初のヒューマノイド。
高性能ですから。
どれだけポンコツなんだよ。
ポンコツ？変なやつだなお前。
だから心は難しいの。
この町唯一の学校だよ。わがままなのかな。
やはりアトリはただのヒューマノイドじゃなく。
夏希さんの願いが叶うなら。
待てよ。俺に光を差してくれたそのロボットは。
アトリ、マイディアモーメンツ。
My dear moments.
Yes.
One thing I'll say that kind of concerns me
Sure.
is I feel like this is one of those things that's like little sister fetish stuff, you know, or like we'll lean into that too much, which always kind of concerns me when there's like a little bit of a younger character. I don't know. Just feels like a thing that happens a bit too much.
I will say, to my knowledge, I don't think romance is a big focus, actually. So I don't know, but you could be right. Yeah, she is definitely like a lolly archetype, so there is the little sister kind of thing, which is always weird.
Yeah.
Even if it is a robot.
Yeah.
There is romance, but I don't think it's like the main focus. It's very key coded, like, you know, old key animes, Clannad and Canon stuff.
Yeah,
yeah. It was, however, this was developed and written by the same people who did. Do you know H2O, Footprints in the Sand? There was an anime adaptation a while back.
No, I don't.
Okay. Do you know Grisaya?
No, I don't.
The Labyrinth of Grisaya? No? Okay.
No.
I thought you might know that one. Anyway, it was developed. The game was developed by the people who made both of those, and those also got anime adaptations, and those were both terrible anime adaptations.
Oh, God.
So, even if it is a good story, I don't know how this is gonna go.
Okay, we'll see. I don't know if I don't know if I'm feeling it personally.
Yeah, I might watch it just because I don't want to read the visual novel.
That makes sense. That makes sense. I'm gonna take it off my list, but I definitely is one I'll keep an eye out for if other people. I'll look at like what the buzz is about it, but I don't know.
Yeah, I just the setting is what made me interested in it and remember it. It kind of you know, like you said, the post-apocalypse sort of.
It's a setting looks really interesting. I like those kind of settings.
It makes me think of Lull in the Sea. Have you seen that?
Yes, I have. I have a video on it.
Thought so. Yeah, I really love that.
Yeah.
Anime, but it makes me think of that setting a bit.
Yes, yeah, definitely the second half of that series has a similar setting. Also, The Cafe Terrace and Its Goddess Season 2. It's a Season 2. I'm not super in. It's an ecchi anime. Pass. Just to get that out of the way here. But yeah, that I'll keep that anime in mind. I don't know. We'll see what happens. If you watch it and you tell me it's good, I'll give it a try.
I'll try to watch it. I don't have time to watch things anymore.
No, I understand. Okay. The strongest magician in the Demon Lord's army was a human.
The guy looks like Lelouch. That's the first thing I thought when I saw that.
He does look like Lelouch. I'm human, you know. Using modern language to keep his secret, he became treated as a great commander. Blah, blah, blah.
Believe it or not.
Hasn't had a good first episode, believe it or not. I will say not. I'm not in for it. I'm sorry.
Oh, hang on. There was one that caught my eye. Oh, wait, you're going one. Go. Then I'll tell you.
Yeah. Shoshimin, How to Become Ordinary. Let's help each other and aim to become perfect ordinary citizens. Okay. Kobato, who had once had a bitter experience through deduction activities known as wisdom work, was determined to become an honest and humble citizen. He secretly formed a reciprocal relationship with his classmate, Osani, who shared the same aspiration, planning to make their high school debut as ordinary citizens and lead peaceful days. However, for some reason, the mysterious incidents and misfortunes keep coming one after another into their school lives. Will Kabato and Osani be able to achieve peaceful days as ordinary citizens?
No.
Probably not.
Not likely.
Let's watch the trailer for this. The trailer, actually, I'm more interested now.
What? Hang on. Your synopsis didn't. Is this like a mystery thing?
I guess so. Cause like
I love mystery anime, like detective anime.
This seems like it's more like that. Yeah. And the direction looks really interesting. Very cinematic.
What was this again? Something ordinary life.
Shoshimin, How to Become an Ordinary Citizen. How to Become Ordinary.
Okay.
Shoshimin series. The synopsis said that they did wisdom work, that they did deduction activities.
abduction activities doesn't necessarily mean detective work, but that's fair enough. Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess like I could have made that assumption.
I don't know. I didn't feel like it would be like an actual like serious, because this is a very serious tone to it. You know, I thought it would be a little more light. This
yeah,
is
no, I thought there would be comedy to it as well.
This seems more serious and definitely very cinematic. Like the thing that made me perk up. Is this shot right here? Because this is the first thing I'm like, oh, that's interesting. It's
an impressive shot.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Not one you see a whole lot in anime, and that gives me a little like, oh, we doing something? We got a little bit of a thriller here. What's going on?
I'm looking up something. Go ahead. Oh,
the shadows too. A lot of shadow. I don't know.
It's giving me Hyoka vibes. I don't know if you've seen that.
I have not.
Yeah, you have. We've talked about Hyoka.
Have I seen that?
I thought we talked about it.
Hold on. I might be remembering.
Hyouka.
Hyoka.
Much more serious than Hyoka.
I haven't seen Hyoka. No.
Okay. The vibes are hitting me the same though.
Okay.
And Ghost Sick, which I also, I mean, yeah.
That makes sense. That makes sense.
Yeah. Anyway.
Okay. Like its presentation and direction is very striking, and that's an easy way to get me to give something a chance, like over other anime, like doing something that different. You know, I'm like, you don't get that a lot from anime series, at least.
Yeah. Some of the shots are making me think of Monogatari, the various Monogatari anime.
Yes, I understand what you're talking about there.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, all right. Let's see later. I was really tempted to get donuts after working out, but I could not. I was strong and I didn't do it.
Good. Now I want donuts.
I want to watch this anime.
Yeah, same.
Put that there. Okay, cool.
I had a few more things to point out, unless you had some stuff.
Oh, I got a bunch of stuff on the docket.
Okay.
Let
me see what you got. That way I can know what I can.
To have up there is Senpai is an Oto Konoko. And Wistoria, Wand and Sword. Though I'm pretty sure we're gonna let's see what this is about, who it's by. Actually, one thing before I move on, I want to see who the director behind this is. Mamoru Kanabe. And the studio is Lapin Track. Okay, let's double check this real quick here. Oh, they're a director for Promised Neverland.
Oh, okay.
And Elfen Lied?
Oh. We can see what kind of stuff they like. Darling in the Franxx. I don't know if you saw.
I did. Yeah, so they're a storyboard. They did storyboards for an episode of Darling in the Franxx.
Oh, okay. One episode.
Yeah. Interesting. They're the director for Elfen Lied. Okay. My beloved. I don't like Darling in the Franxx. I'm sorry.
I find it pretty average. I watched it and I was like, okay. I'd never recommend it, and I'd never watch it again unless it was already on.
Yeah. Also, it's by the studio that did Undead Girl Murder Farce.
Oh.
Which had some really good animation, to be honest. So.
Hang on.
I'm interested.
Sorry, I want to look at that. Undead Girl Murder Farce. Why does it sound? Is that what I think it is?
Probably. We previewed it a few seasons ago.
Oh, this is a different one. I did mean to watch this though.
Yeah, I watched a few episodes of it. I kind of the story kind of phased me out, but the presentation's great. Hi, you main cold. Hi, Oinkers. Welcome back.
Hello, Oinkers.
All right. Will Seffort dreams of keeping his promise to a childhood friend. God. Magical Academy. Dungeon Monsters. Funds of putting his sword skills to the test against a bullying professor.
I've heard the name was I've heard of this name before. Unless it was Wisteria. Maybe it's just very similar.
I think it might just be similar. It's an adaptation of a manga.
Yeah, from 2020.
Yeah.
Wisteria.
Ongoing manga.
Yeah, I've heard of this. I don't know where, I don't know why, but maybe that means something.
Let's give the trailer a shot. Not liking it.
Hi, please.
It doesn't look like there's enough cleavage to save that. Okay, that is not a principle that either of us judge anime on.
At least you know what you want, I guess.
Yeah.
It's
like a Harry Potter thing. Why are there so many Magic Academies in anime right now? Like, there's so many Magic Academies in anime right now.
They're trying to be the next Harry Potter or Little Witch Academia.
The animation looks good. Like, I can't deny that. Ooh.
6層にバスカビルが出現したという情報がある。ありがとうございます。僕だってやればできる。
The animation does look actually pretty fucking good.
Yeah,
that's surprising.
Very helpful anyway. For animation.
知ってるよ。ビルは優しくて誰よりも勇気があるんだって。
They took budget away from sound design?
Hmm? Oh.
I'm just wondering if they took some budget away from sound design or something.
Maybe. I don't know. Hold on, I'm gonna...
Find it off-putting. Interesting.
It's probably because it's in short bursts and not in a full scene, so it might feel a bit weird, but...
Oh, that's 3D.
Yeah.
That wasn't good. This might just be really good use of 3D.
Azurin Raid, thank you for the raid. How's it going? It does seem like a really good use of 3D. How you doing? Thank you for the... What were you streaming? How you having fun out there? What's going on? What you doing out there? We're reviewing some anime. How you doing out there? Hey, yo.
Hey,
Alright. Checking out a preview for an anime. Oh, Valheim, nice.
How about Berserk Sword?
Yeah. That didn't really love that, but okay.
No, that's good. What do you mean? Everything has a breaker sword now.
But the thing that makes it good in Berserk is that it takes a lot of effort and training, and like no one else thinks it's practical in order to do that. And he's like a big muscly dude who's clearly worked for years to be able to use such a sword. And everyone else just swings those goddamn swords around, even though they're a little twink.
The thing I wanted to
see that kid? He didn't have any goddamn quads.
I actually didn't think the fight scene animation was any good. I actually like the regular animation for the normal scenes. The fight scene animation looked...
some of the fight scene animation, yeah. They did that one shot. I think a lot of anime do it. The one I remember the most is Sword Art Online did it, where you have the two characters fighting. You have like the big character and the main character who's smaller going whoop, 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 and the camera's panning, so you get that parallax effect of it going like two different directions, you know. So many anime do that, it's not interesting anymore. But it looks
standard.
good.
It's not like bad.
It looks good. I can't deny that. Where are the studios behind this?
It's a shonen.
I don't recognize the studio. I don't know.
Girls and Panzer? Oh no. Okay.
I feel like I'll give this 1 or 2 episodes. I'm not super certain I'd stick with it, but I don't know.
I'm not interested at all.
Yeah, put it this way, I've seen a lot worse. Yeah. The scene by scene animation looked good though, and like that's the kind of shit that you actually pay attention to, is when they actually do well or focus on animating the not actiony scenes, you know. Like if there's gonna be weird moments throughout that are well done, then I'm gonna pay a little bit more attention. So I don't know, I'll give it a shot. You know, I'll see it like if that sticks for just the first episode, or if it goes a little past that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Low priority, but it's on there. Senpai is an otokonoko. What does that mean? Makoto Hananoka, a womanly second-year student, easily attracts other people's attention. First-year student Saki Aoi is no exception, and she falls in love with Makoto at first sight.
It means.
Oh.
This is important. Men who have a culturally feminine gender expression. Male girl.
Okay. I have heard of this. A cross-dressing boy.
Yeah, so it's a femboy.
Yes.
But different because it's in Japanese culture. It's not the same thing.
It's culturally a bit different. Not saying that's fully.
It's also more culturally accepted there.
Yeah.
Unlike being gay. Anyway, go ahead. Sorry.
Yeah, it is weird how they're more. Japan is more open to different kinds of gender expressions, except homosexuality.
Yep, because they want it's all because of the birth rate stuff.
Yeah, I mean it's even older than that too. But
True.
yeah, that's definitely one of the modern ones. I know a little bit about this one here, but we're gonna watch the trailer for it because I do think this is an interesting one.
See how they handle it.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the key thing.
Last thing that was.
What were you saying?
The last thing that came out that was I guess before this there was Blue Period kind of touches on some gender stuff. You know, there's the transgender character.
Yeah.
And then
Wonder Egg
before that.
Wonder Egg has a trans
Wonder Egg?
character. Yeah, it's
Oh, it does. Yeah, you're right. You're right. Yeah. Wonder Egg does that before that, and then Wandering Sun is the other big one.
I haven't seen
There's
that
not too
one.
many. Wandering Sun's something.
There's not too many that approach it in the same way we would understand it in the West of identifying as a different gender than what you were assigned at birth. Most of them don't explicitly do that. It's more similar to this, where you're still identifying as what you were assigned at birth, but expressing in a different way.
Which is something. I mean, that's also like valid, but not when you're forced to do. You know what I mean.
Yeah, I mean, as long as you're expressing in a way that's comfortable for you, that's what matters. But
exactly.
It is different than what we would interpret in the West.
When the endings for a lot of these characters are not particularly good or promising as well. They're very like, don't be like this.
True.
Even in Wandering Sun, that it basically ends telling you to get over it and grow up.
That's not good.
Yeah. Anyway, let's keep going.
Yeah, let's see what they
flashes.
Oh, they're even more into it. Okay. Oh right, they have like a friend. There's the main girl. There's the girl who likes them. I thought they were attractive as their expression as a girl, and is also attracted to them as a guy. And then there's their guy friend who's overprotective of him, and that's the dynamic. Yeah.
It could be good. Just depends on how they handle it.
Yeah, this one is gonna depend a lot on just like I'm gonna mute this and while we watch it because there's no subtitles. This one is gonna depend a lot just on how they handle the topic, because if they do it well, then it'll be interesting. Oh yeah. Oh wait a minute.
Is the family not? No.
I think part of it is that they do it for their mom. I think.
Okay.
Because their mom wanted a daughter. I think.
Well, I don't know. I need to see. I have to watch this even if it's not good, just so I can speak to it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Have an understanding of its of a different interpretation of gender fluidity in anime.
Yeah, just see how it's handled.
Yeah.
But you don't get a lot of queer stuff in anime except for hints of Yuri occasionally.
Yeah, there's like Yuri and Yaoi, but they never kiss.
Yeah, they never get together. Yeah, it's not real.
No.
It's fetish.
No. Yeah, I mean, even in shows where it's really explicit, they're too much of a fucking cowards to do it. I'm looking at you, fucking Gundam.
Which from Mercury?
Which from Mercury, yeah.
Yeah.
They have rings on. They're best friends. They're roommates. Yeah. Fuck off. Anyway. Always feels cheap when they do that. Anyway. Okay. Yep. Let's go over some new ones here. Did you have one you wanted to look at?
I had a few things I wanted to point out, but the one that I thought actually looked maybe good or interesting is called Mayonaka Punch, I think.
Mayonaka Punch.
It's all caps.
It's probably down
might
here.
Might be near the bottom-ish, yeah. It's kind of buried.
Mayonaka Punch.
Got a very poppy thumbnail with like
here it is.
Red and yellow and green. I didn't look into it. Just I read a little bit. It looks interesting. Hopefully.
I'm just looking through. Oh my god, what the fuck?
I wanted to point out you might know about this character, the plus-sized elf. It's finally getting an anime.
Yes, I have heard about that. Yeah.
Yeah. Some people are gonna be really happy about that. I don't feel any certain way.
Yeah.
There's a character that looks like Mako in it, which is funny. It's a thing called I Parry Everything, which is a hilarious concept to me, but it's probably going to be garbage.
Probably, because there's it feels like one of those anime where it's like all about like the concept and not actually about the characters.
Like the plot, the characters, the moment to moment. And then
there's
this thing called.
Sorry.
Oh, go ahead.
I feel like there are a few anime that catch my attention now. Yes, I understand how you feel. There's just a lot of anime out there, so it's hard. A lot of things to get watched out.
And they're more accessible, so like you didn't used to be able to. I don't know.
Exactly. Yeah, there's just a lot more out there.
The other thing I saw that caught my eye, which I probably won't want to watch, is VTuber Legend: How I Went Viral After Forgetting to Turn My Stream Off. Which hits close to home because I don't know what to think about that.
My video got linked to Pornhub, and
I don't know what happened. I don't know. I just that's a funny concept.
Okay. Let's look at the Mayonaka Punch, a comedy about two NewTubers who are active on YouTube, the world's largest video posting site. I wonder what that's in reference to.
I don't know. Here, let me read mine.
Go for it.
Masaki, the now former member of the popular NewTuber group Harikiri Sisters, after a career setback, aka getting fired unexpectedly, joins forces with Live, a partner with superhuman abilities. Together they aim to create sensational content and reach 1 million subscribers, blah blah. Will they reach their content dreams? Or be hit with the block button?
Oh no. That kind of sounds like a subplot in Uncle from Another World.
A little bit. The character design caught my eye for this. That's pretty much it.
Let's watch it.
Yeah. Yeah. The name and the character design, that's it.
It is an interesting name. Let's see this. Oh, colors look pretty bright. Uncle but anime girls, yeah.
What kind of supernatural abilities we talking about, though?
Yeah, it's about PA Works. I like the colors a lot.
Yeah, I do too.
Kind of unexpected for an anime this far down the list.
It's very lively.
Yeah. Oh, are they a vampire?
I guess so.
Oh yeah, or like a demon girl.
になってくれない。100万人が達成できたらいいよ。
She got the same quote from Call the Night.
Yeah, she does. Yeah.
真夜中パンチ。100万人即骨髄。オッケー。一か。行くぜ、ゲビンども。自分の才能が恐ろしい。真夜中なのにおはよう。
Okay, so they all, I guess they're all like monster girls, and they make a YouTube channel with someone who used to be a YouTuber.
With someone who's very normal human, yeah.
Yeah, a normal human who has experience with YouTube.
Weird girls doing weird things, a la zombie something. What is that
Zombieland
called?
Saga?
Zombies. Yeah, it
Yeah.
reminds me of that, kind of.
It does remind me of that too, except they all have like powers. I'm assuming they're all different types of monster girls.
Or something supernatural about them, yeah.
Yeah. They got the big titty one, of course.
Yeah, I mean,
it's anime.
well, also, I mean, just it's people. But yeah, this is anime.
Well, they had her like the strap at the top, you know?
I know.
You know what I mean? You know what I mean?
I like that title screen.
Yeah. Its production feels a little fancier than what I would expect from a show like this.
Its PA works, which is interesting.
Yeah, that is interesting. And it's original.
Yeah, it is.
No, wait, it's a manga.
Oh, is it? I don't know. I actually didn't know.
It said original down here when it said source, but then it also says manga over here. Hold on, when the manga start? No, okay, the manga just started, so I think this is.
They're starting simultaneously.
The manga started in March of this year.
Oh, so the production for the anime probably started before the manga release.
Yeah, okay, so it is original. There just is also a manga.
The manga came out first, even though it was produced after.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's probably what.
Yeah, if you got it, use it. I'd wear a tank top if I had muscles. Yeah, I mean, yeah.
I wear tank tops with spaghetti strings all the time, but
Yeah.
I don't have Uncle Bonk and Badinga Bonkers. So.
I'll put it in the give it a shot list.
But I do get your point though. It's obviously done. Yeah.
Yeah, you know what I mean. You know how it is.
It's a real thing, so you can't really argue about it. But yeah, it is. Yeah. My cute wife has no emotion. What?
We'll get to those. We'll get to those. Okay. Why does nobody remember in this world? In a time where the great war between 5 rival races for supremacy of Earth ended with humanity's victory, led to the heroes. I'm gonna skip this.
Yeah, I don't know if we need to go into all these too much.
Failure frame. I became the strongest and annihilated everything with low-level spells. No. I'm sorry. If you have a title like that, you're gone. You're out. You're skipped.
Yeah.
What you gonna do about it? It's not for me. Anyway.
Lol.
Makine, too many losing heroines. A self-proclaimed background character accidentally witnessed his popular classmate being rejected by her childhood friend. Since then, Kazuhiko has become involved with several loser heroines, including Anna. That's too little of a description. I feel like I need to watch the trailer for this one. What do they mean by loser heroines? Oh, it's an A1 Pictures anime.
Good music.
Huh?
God, I'm a sucker for the light piano.
Yeah. They get you with that. I like this song.
I like the animation too.
The animation does look pretty good, and the character designs are pretty interesting.
I like the colors. The greens are very nice.
They are. They are. They got really good. They got really good natural tones.
Yeah, yeah.
I really like this OP also. I'm assuming this is the OP, but I really like this song so far.
What was this called again? I don't have it open on mine.
It's called Machine Too Many Losing Heroines.
Okay.
I feel like I'm gonna give this one a shot.
Too many losing heroines. What does that even?
I don't know what it means. Is the problem?
Are they like all just unlucky in love? Is that the point? I don't.
I think they probably are just unlucky or just have like bad experiences, rejected or something like that. Maybe they're like characters in manga who or like in anime who don't actually get anything in the end. They're like the side characters.
Oh, the one who doesn't get picked?
Yes. Yeah. It's a collection of those type of characters all in one school.
And then the main character now is probably like one of the friends of the other main character or something, like the from whoever got together with the heroine that won kind of thing.
Yeah, maybe that's like my interpretation. I don't know if that's accurate, but kind of what I'm feeling.
Another background character complex main character. There's a lot of those. I do like Eminence and Shadow Guy.
Yes, Eminence and Shadow Guy is great because he's a fucking dweeb.
He's an asshole. He's an idiot and an asshole. Nobody likes him.
Fucking bitch.
He knows that. So,
yeah,
he's kind of a bitch.
He's such a Chinibio weirdo. I love that.
Yeah,
this one looks really good though.
It could be good.
Yeah,
I'll give it a chance.
I'll give it a chance. I feel like there's a lot of anime giving a chance here because there's not a lot of like big shonen action anime this season. There's a lot, like, have you noticed that? Like, almost all the anime we were looking at, most of them are just, like, mystery, chill, or, school-related.
I see plenty of shonen, maybe not big.
Sorry, not fighting anime, I should say. Not fighting type shonen anime.
Oh, I see what you mean, like, ongoing fighting stuff that's going to go for a few seasons, kind of.
Yeah. Like, big impactful shows, because like right here, like these are the anime we've got so far is like Oshinoko, mystery anime, sometimes Alia sometimes hides her feelings in Russian, rom-com anime, Suicide Squad Isekai is one, that's the one action one so far. No longer allowed in another world, feels like it's not going to be action focused, but probably will have some action to it. My Dear Friend Nokotan, ridiculous comedy anime, rom-com, mystery, action, rom-com, ridiculous comedy, and slice of life rom-com. I don't know what the comedy romance. Yeah,
I will say, Isekai Slime and My Hero, a couple other things are still ongoing. This season.
Yeah.
That could be part of why.
Yeah, there's still stuff going on from because last season had a lot of heavy hitters and that are continuing on.
Like 20 plus episodes. There's like 6 or 7 of them.
Yeah, so it's not like there's gonna be a shortage of those, but it is different. What's new this season is different.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's a new. I just sneak peeked really quick at Fall. Because I feel like we're almost ending, right? I don't know.
We still got a bit, actually. There's a lot on here.
Oh, I thought you didn't want to. Okay. Well, I peeked at Fall really quick. There's more ReZero starting in Fall. That's interesting.
Yes, I heard about that. Fall is going to be interesting.
Yeah, I'm looking now. Some stuff there.
Some interesting things. Dandadan is the one I'm most excited for from Fall. Because that series looks insane, and it's Science Saru.
Yeah,
and their animation looks insane.
It's more Sword Art Online.
New Dragon Ball also.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
I didn't know that.
Yeah. Daima. I mean, it's the first Dragon Ball
Lord.
series after Toriyama's passing.
Yeah, that is. I mean, it's big. It's for me, it's nothing. Sadly,
yeah.
But it's big.
We'll get back.
There's a lot of JC staff stuff.
There's always a lot of JC staff stuff.
Yeah, they're just a dime a dozen, aren't they?
Also, there's a Monogatari series this season.
Yeah.
Monogatari series off and Monster season.
Yeah, I'm not sure what that is. I thought they had adapted everything.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
I don't know what's going on there. Unless they're readapting some stuff or some arcs they skipped.
Maybe. A Will Eternal, 3rd season. Don't give up. How about no OVAs, a couple movies. The Mononoke movie I hear people are hyped for.
Yes.
The Colors Within, I want to preview that because I've heard some things about it. I want to look into it here. Yamato. No. Ghost Cat Anzu, I want to preview.
Seasons. Tying the knot with an Amagai sister. Whoa.
What?
I don't know. For a second, I thought it said tying the knot with my little sister, but I misread.
Okay. I'm glad you misread.
I am too.
Okay. Let's just go through. I'm just gonna go through and pick all the ones that I kind of want to look at. We're gonna look at this because it's the one people are talking. What people are talking about it. This one because the title looks ridiculous. Oh. Here's another gay anime.
Oh.
Slime
is very slow even in the manga, and then it has like bursts of what you probably want, which is like the action stuff, and then it has like slow political.
Politics always felt it wasn't enough for me.
It's not very good politics, but there's a lot of it.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's kind of surface level.
Yeah, that's the problem for me because I like a little bit more of the in-depth stuff. Okay, I think I have all the ones that I want to talk about in here. I'll give this one a shot. Okay. Quality assurance? Okay, fine. This is it. This is what we're going to talk about. Okay. Colors Within is a movie that I kind of want to preview a little bit here because I heard some interesting things about this one. I'm pretty sure it's this one here. This one comes out at the end of August. But it is about Totsuko. Ha! Anyway, is a high school student with the ability to see the colors of others. Colors of bliss, excitement, and serenity. Plus a color she treasures as her favorite. Kimi, a classmate at her school, gives off the most beautiful color of all. Although she does not play an instrument, Totsuko forms a band with Kimi and Rui. A quiet music enthusiast, they meet at a used bookstore in the far corner of town as they practice at an old church on a remote island. Music brings them together, forming friendships and stirring affections. Will they discover their true colors? You can play more, but spoilers. Oh, you know, I don't know.
About slime, yeah.
I don't care about slime. I'll be real. I'll be real.
I do, but I don't want to talk about it.
Yeah, anyway. The animation, this looks really good. And also, I like music anime a lot. I'll be real. I like music coming of age anime.
There's a Bocchi movie, isn't there? Right?
Huh?
There's a Bocchi movie coming up, right?
There probably is, but I don't know anything about it.
Oh, okay.
3D they're going to be using also. Especially with music anime, you see that a lot. So I don't know. I feel like I want to give this movie a shot when it comes out.
Yeah, it's funny you say with music anime that they do that because there's another music anime movie with 3D. It's also coming out, so that's fun.
What's the other one?
Doesn't matter. It's Sufankan no Yelwo. It's got it should be around down there somewhere.
Yeah.
The PV is like the picture is like a blue with some kid on the thing with blonde hair. It's very unique looking.
I'll have it on this one. Anyway. All right. It's all good. Let's move on. All right. Ghost Cat Anzu. I've heard a little bit of buzz about this one here, but I'm not sure what all about. Let me just pull up the director, Yoko Kuno. Oh yeah, storyboarders for Beastars. Penguin Highway, Doraemon, Shin-chan. Okay. And what about the studio? There's some cutesy things. Oh, okay. All right. I don't know why, but I've been seeing a lot for this anime. I think it's more kids focused, but I don't know. Karen, 11 years old, is abandoned by her father and her grandfather at her grandfather's house, the monk of a small town in the Japanese countryside. Her grandfather asks Anzu, his jovial and helpful, rather capricious ghost cat, to look after her. The meeting of their strong characters causes sparks, at least in the beginning. Let's give it a shot. Give it a look. Give it a look-see. Oh! That is different.
They're intentionally going for old animation looking.
Yeah.
Huh.
Oh, they're actual. Oh, God.
This reminds me of what was it? The Tiger Bikini Girl adaptation series.
Yusura Yatsura?
Yes.
Yeah.
The way they did that, they kept the old like 80s anime style, but they modernized it.
Yeah. I'm feeling that. Oh, God.
Like a drunk uncle.
Yeah.
Drunkle.
It looks very different. And I want to see it now because of that.
Yeah, same. A lot of studios, not just in Japan, are going for that now. I think.
You try and there's a lot of like the bigger studios that are experimenting more.
Yeah, it's not a bad thing. I'm just it is a trend. A lot of visual style changes.
I like that. I like that. Science Star is one of the big ones that does that a lot. I love what they do. This one looks really cool though. Ogres. The dialogue audio sounds a bit weird.
No, that's what I was about to say. I think even the voice acting, I think it's like, it sounds like it's recorded like in an old microphone.
Yeah. It sounds a bit different.
Like a snippet from an old film. Yeah, it's put through some filters, I think. It's trying to make it feel old.
Very different.
Yeah.
Okay, I like this though. I like this a lot.
Is it a series or a movie?
It's a movie. This is a movie.
I'll definitely watch it then. Oh well. I'm definitely not gonna do this. Oh well.
Okay, it comes out in a few weeks. So hey, there we go. I'm gonna put that over there because I think it's interesting. All right. Elf, plus-sized elf. I think this is more of a fetish anime. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't really know what it is. I just know people have been talking about the manga for years, and you see the art everywhere.
Yeah. Noe-kun, a massage therapist, is about to head home for the day when he's saddled with a rather strange patient. A lovely lady. This lovely lady has emerald eyes, pointy ears, and grew up in the forest. Everything about her screams elf, except for one thing: her bodacious body. Turns out she left her world, but loves junk food in this one, and now her obsession has caught up with her. Can Noe-kun help this lovable elf lose the weight and keep it off?
I think it's a workout anime.
Yeah, but also it's ecchi.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
I think from what I remember, I saw people like praising this as getting people like they were like, oh, this makes me work out.
Oh god. Here.
Very loud.
Yeah, sorry. That was. It always is in that preview one. We'll look at the trailer, though. I will say I don't like the idea of anime that's like getting in shape out of shame.
Yeah, that is.
That was one of the things that barred me a lot when I was first starting to get. Lookism is a good one. That's Korean, yeah. But
well, yeah.
One of the things that was like really rough for me personally when in my own workout journey was getting over the idea of my self-image being the only thing that I cared about, you know, or like that I have to do it because I feel like I look overweight, you know, and like caring about other people's perception of me. When that really shouldn't be the goal, you know. You should work out if you feel like it's the best thing for you, you know. I like working out. I've liked working out since I was younger. It's something I wanted to get back to, but I wanted to do it more. I figured out a way to do it more for me, and not because I felt societal shame to look a certain way. You know.
Yeah. I agree.
Yeah. I don't know.
This is definitely not gonna.
This is definitely not gonna be that.
No, I don't think it's going to be a healing journey. I don't know.
Also, animation quality already is screaming. This is a little bit of a budget one.
It's quite budget. I wonder if it's short episodes.
Ooh, we'll check that. Probably would be, right?
Strikes me as one of those. Yeah, it strikes me as one of those. Human.
A dark elf with her pants ripped. Okay.
Why?
Okay.
Oh, that looks sweet.
Of course, he's a massage therapist also, so he's... Yeah, okay.
He seems like he's being professional, at least. I think it's the viewers who are not, probably.
Yeah, I'm sure he's being professional, and like he's not being creepy. Yeah. But of course, it's all about the audience perception of seeing.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah. No. Okay.
Yeah, that's fair. I pointed it out because it's a thing.
No, yeah.
It is a thing.
Okay. VTuber legend, how I went viral after forgetting to turn off my stream. What happened?
How come I didn't go viral when I left my stream on, huh?
Yeah, why not, Yum Yam? Could have dragged us all up.
I know, I'm sorry.
20-year-old former wage slave Yuki Tanaka now works among her idols, the streamers of Live On, one of Japan's top VTuber companies, as the gorgeous, polite Awayuki Kokorone. She delivers only the most ladylike content. Unfortunately, her subscriber count and savings are at rock bottom. One evening after Yuki thinks she ended stream, she cracks a few cold ones and more than a few crude jokes while watching Live On's video archives. But her viewers hear it all, and clips of her bawdy, drunken commentary go viral overnight. Yuki thinks her career is over until her manager reveals that everyone at Live On has been waiting for her to snap all along, and gives her free reign to drink on stream.
It's Choco Jack. It's the anime. Wow. Sorry. No, that's me. Don't send that to Choco. Anyway, go ahead.
Send to Choco. Okay. No. Now free of all feigned purity, she jumps right into her new rowdy drunk character and is welcomed into the fold by her fellow Live On VTubers. Her turn out to be just as crazy as she is. With her views and finances skyrocketing, Yuki's work for the first time in her life is actually fun. So it takes her from being like a normal like idol in Japan to more like an American-style VTuber, where I think a lot of American VTubers are a lot more crude and unhinged. Yeah. Like we look at Iron Mouse. Like Iron Mouse isn't out there trying to be, you know, sweet and pure. Like they have like their singing and stuff and their voice, but like they make ridiculous jokes, you know. Raunchy jokes.
No, I mean I am one of them. I know every VTuber I know is like that.
Yeah.
So
Cringing Crisis.
Yeah, Cringing Crisis, Choco Jacks, even Yosh, me, some of friends of Choco Jacks, Mako. It just goes on.
Yeah. I think the American VTuber space is like we look a lot more for that type of humor. We're not looking for an ideal. We're not looking as
Hawaii
much
wife
for
would
like
be-
a pure idealization.
Yeah. I mean, there is still that is still a thing, but it's not majority.
No, just not as big of a market.
Yeah.
I'm gonna watch the trailer for this. Let's see. The beers.
It's actual
Actual VTuber model.
funny. Yeah, it's funny.
She's got a drinking a beer. Is she dressed like her VTuber
She's dressed
outside?
as her VTuber outside of her VTubing, and she looks like her VTuber.
I don't like that.
Oh my god. No, that's a little. That's not realistic. People do cosplay as their VTuber, but
Yeah, but like, I don't know. I don't like the idea.
no,
I don't know. I don't know. Because that just makes it just like.
I don't look like my VTuber.
No.
Well, obviously.
I look just like my PNG tuber,
I'm
of
not
course,
covered
'cause
in
I'm a
grief
master
or-
artist. But, the
Yeah,
one
you
thing.
have 6 fingers.
Yeah, exactly. There's so many fingers I have. Oh, look at that. All
Whoa.
my sick. Look at that. Anyway,
I'm covered in gray fur, and white hair,
no, but there is
got a hairball.
it's definitely. I was hoping that it would be like a normal person, like being a streamer, but this is more just like. It
No,
just
they're
it just
already
feels
there.
like they're already their character, you know.
Yeah, they're already there.
Yeah.
It's just funny shenanigans.
やっぱり君とは気が合うな。淡雪くんだってガンガンに性的に見
We'll
て
finish the trailer, but
恥ずかしいので次行きますよ。猫マもそれは気になるぞ。
I'm
I love
assuming.
the sponsoring for this fake energy drink brand or whatever, or
Is this
beer.
the-
I guess. I don't
Is
know.
this is? I wonder if it is a real beer.
おちょっと待って
That would be funny.
ようやく会えたな、シュ
Maybe it's a real VTuber.
Maybe they do have. They have had a few of those.
VTuber.
淡雪殿は私の救世主であります
ね、な
This
ので
makes me not want to debut.
だから甘やかしてください。おぎゃらせてください。
No, don't say that.
I'm just- you know what I'm talking.
I'm really excited to see your debut.
Well, you know what I'm talking about.
I do. I do.
Trend. Ugh.
All right, we'll leave that for now. We got Twilight out of focus. In front of a camera, roommate Mao, Suki Tsuchiya, and Hayashi Otomo make 3 promises. Mao must not tell anyone Hasashi is gay and in a relationship with another man.
Actually said the word. Wow.
Yeah. That's why it caught my attention when I was looking at this. Hasashi must never fall in love or make any advances on Mao. Okay. And one must not disturb the other's personal time. Thus begins their second year of cohabitation. Okay.
That's definitely a fetish thing, but that's interesting that they're open about him being gay.
It is weird that the second one is that the gay guy can never fall in love with the main character.
Well, that's a very common thing in yaois. The dominant guy is always very much like, you can't make any advances, you can't be in love, blah blah blah. You know,
Yeah.
all these restrictions, whatever he wants. People, I guess it's just a fetish thing with yaoi.
No longer purely platonic. Yep. Yeah, it just seems like it's a part of the fetish thing. Also anime by Studio Dean.
Oh, we did definitely a fetish thing.
Yeah.
David's Dean, you know. I don't know.
Okay. I'm less interested now. Though I don't know if I was gonna watch this.
Well, I'll check it out. We'll see if it isn't just what it seems like it is.
Yeah, I think this is one that if you're in for some boys love anime, go check it out. I personally, yeah,
It is marked as drama and romance, not ecchi. So I mean, maybe it's. I don't know.
I don't know.
Yeah.
We'll see.
It's nice to
Anyway.
have gay characters.
Yeah, at least they say they're gay. That's something.
That does a
That's
lot.
progress.
Yeah, that does a lot. That does a lot. Yeah.
Okay. Nare Nare, cheer for you. This feeling of wanting to cheer someone on, where does it come from? 6 high school girls with diverse hobbies, skills, and personalities, each carrying their own worries. They run, shout, collide, daydream. When the pure desire to support aligns, their cheers resonate in the hearts of those involved. The support of these 6 high school girls from Gunma might just change the world a little bit. I'm not that interested in this. It's cheerleading. Fuck. I'm pass. You have anything you want to say about that?
No.
No.
I just thought your reaction was funny. I kind of tuned out. It didn't seem interesting.
No. Nicola is just a village girl working at the inn until the day dragons invade. Okay. And she meets Haga, a scholar of everything around him. He's a part of an elite society called Seeker, created to address a series of maladies plaguing their unusually peaceful world. But both Nicola and Haga have secrets they hide, ones that will change the way each other's very existence. Their existence. Ooh. Okay, let's check it out.
It's quite the image there.
Yeah.
They had like the 10 commandments shoved in their face.
It seems like it or something. I don't know. So this seems a little weird. Ooh, I like that monster design.
Oh, that's the music in here. I thought that was my alarm. That sounds like my alarm.
They're tiny.
Oh, look at that guy.
Oh God.
The guy was like grinding himself against the wall.
Yeah. What is going on here?
Silly. Serious?
Sign looks so
did his
weird.
party die? It went from silly to just like, oh, my party died. Oh. I like the creature designs are fun.
Yeah, the creature designs are interesting. I don't know. I'm not getting a whole lot from this. I feel like I need a little bit more of a hook to get me into it. But it didn't hook me. There's some interesting things too. Oh God, wait, is that a cell phone?
My cell phone? What?
No, I think the
like
tablet. I think the tablet we were looking at.
Oh. Maybe?
It's glowing.
It is a cell phone.
It looks like a cell phone, doesn't it?
No. It might be.
Maybe it's like an in-universe cell phone, but like it's not an isekai, but like they have.
Not an isekai, but maybe they're. I will say there was static. I feel like they're trying to suggest there's more going on here. By the.
It's like a Naruto thing where some people just have like a MacBook for some reason.
Maybe I don't know. Maybe there's more to this, but it I don't know. Kind of seemed like they're trying to ride the coattails of Dungeon Meshi.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. It didn't have the juice for me. I am not loving this premise here, just looking at this. The magical girl and the evil lieutenant used to be arch enemies. The manga tells the story. Okay, that's a weird way to start an anime description. The manga tells the story of Mira, who leads an evil organization trying to take over and destroy everything. Earth is under attack, but a magical girl named Byakuya Miori stands up to Mira's group. As they face off, something unexpected happens. Mira falls in love with Mimori. And she looks smaller than him. I don't know. It's ouch.
Ma.
Yeah, fuck, that's so loud.
Oh.
Ma.
魔法少女を倒す使命それは他でもない私のものだ
悪の参謀そこまでですあなたの好きにはさせません
Look, it's Ray. Oh my god.
私はどうしてしまったんだ
Glasses explode for that.
It's pretty funny shot. Oh,
私はその権限
参謀さんは本当に優しい人こんな人が悪の組織だなんて不思議くそーかわいいなかわいすぎる
俺も補佐することになったぞ
酒買ってこいや彼女は見つかいとやらに騙され
What
て
the fuck?
I don't know. It's another... Whoa.
What the fuck?
I don't know what that cat guy is.
Probably it's like their like magical servant thing, you know, like in Cardcaptor Sakura or in Madoka Magica, you know, like the magical
I forget the
attendant.
name. I forget the one in Cardcaptor Sakura, but yeah.
Kuro? Something like that. I don't know.
I don't remember.
I don't know.
I haven't seen that forever.
She is a lot smaller than him.
He's like 2 feet. That's pretty. I mean, my roommates are 2 feet apart from each other. So.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I'm not one to judge by that much, but you know.
Yeah.
I'm just not positive she's an adult.
Oh, that's your. Yeah. It's hard to. I mean, I think they're making it intentionally ambiguous.
Yeah.
Youthful,
not for me.
necessarily young.
Not for me.
It made me laugh some points. I'd like to learn more about it before I decide to watch it.
Yeah. I don't know. It just.
I probably won't.
Something about the main character, that main character archetype of like the serious, cold, calculating villain, who's like, is like kind of like, yeah. I don't know. Something about that. I just feel like I've seen too much. You know.
It's very common.
Yeah. Love is indivisible by twins. They're childhood friends and neighbors. When June's first girlfriend, the older sister, breaks up with him, she says something that complicates the three people's relationships, their first loves and their romances. Own.
Hey, speaking of domestic girlfriend, no, just different. They're neighbors, but
I am kind of interested to know what exactly she's. Oh, okay, there's the. Okay. Thank God this actually has English subtitles because I'm actually curious what the twist is here.
What gets said here?
Yeah.
We're actually your sisters.
This is one that like if the I don't like this has like I don't like this lighting. This lighting is too much.
Too bright.
So a dude and two sisters. Yes, exactly. This kind of like haze thing. There's a lot of anime that do this. I don't like it.
その本面白い。しかしよくジャンルが偏らないよな。僕はなかなか広がらないんだよ。
Is Glasses Boy MC?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
I'm not kinky. Okay.
I'm not a pervert, but yeah. I don't know why they keep...
Huh? What?
What? Me?
Yeah, I didn't hear you.
Oh, they said I'm not a pervert. I don't know why they went with kinky. But anyway, yeah.
Hey, Japanese is all about. It's a language with a lot of inference. Even if you know the exact word, the
That's
context changes the meaning. You know.
That's fair.
Yeah.
1位取る方が面白くない？タイムアタックだよ。ちょっとゆるい。ムカつく。ブラウスがゆるいのはどうなの？ムカつく。いきなりじゃない。 ずっと好きだった。
We don't know that there's incest. We don't know that that's a thing. We don't know what's going on yet. Probably incest. We don't know.
って言いたかった。運と実力を手に入れて、そして思いを告げるのだ。エリエリレマサバクタニ。
We're not gonna learn what she says.
No, doesn't feel like it.
じゃあ神宮寺ルミはおバカさんですってことで OK？
カロリー先生がそんなこと気にする。
Usually that's a calorific cares for something. Please take care of the exam. Okay, this is just like
工作活動を
random
最
things.
大限教育するや
Yeah.
工作って彼氏、そして彼女、甘美のその響きは私を有頂天にさせた。今日で終わりにしよう。
Oh,
彼
there
女
we go.
としての
Hang on.
これが最後のお願い。直りと付き合って。
Oh.
可愛さは全てにおいて優先されるの。
Date my other sister.
顔高いよ。瞬にしか頼めないからこ。
Are they gonna pass him back and forth like a chunk of meat?
Yeah, feels like it. That's interesting. Yeah, okay. That's what I figured it was. She's like,
That's
no,
the-
date my sister needs you, and then he likes her, and then it's like a weird love triangle.
I do want to bring up Clannad again. This is the exact dynamic that happens with the purple-haired sisters. If
Yeah.
you watch their spin-off or go down their route in the visual novel.
That
It's the
makes
exact
sense.
thing that happens.
I skipped all of the other route episodes of Clannad because
They're not worth it. Don't watch them.
Yeah, I didn't care. I just didn't care.
It's not incest. No, it's not incest. Stop it.
Yeah, doesn't seem like it's incest, but maybe it ends up with a harem ending. Who knows? Not
We already had a twin cyst anime. That was years ago.
pass. Anyway. Okay. 8-year-old, not even gonna bother with the name. The next successor of the Kamakura Shogunate is a young boy lacking talent and everything besides hide and seek. One day, his carefree life is abruptly turned upside down when their brutally seizes power from them, ending their reign. Rescued by a self-proclaimed prophetic priest, managed to escape with his life. Now he must evade those trying to kill him while recruiting comrades who can help him restore the shogunate to its former glory. Set during a period of Japanese history, is a tale of redemption documenting the life of a forgotten hero that altered Japan's destiny by running away. Interesting. I wanted this. The reason I want to kind of want to look at this is because the PV looks weird or it looks interesting. So let's look at this. Oh, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Oh, jeez, just pushing right off the cliff. Oh.
私は逃げ上手の北条の子だ。
This is 3D.
It looks like there's aspects of it.
逃げながら
That was definitely the archery thing was.
Yeah.
That is. There's some hand drawn stuff here. So
Yeah. Art style is interesting.
I like the eyes. Good eyes always sell me.
Yeah. It's important.
Kind of looks like K-On! I don't know how to explain why I feel like that, but
Feels like K-On!
no, the way it looks visually
Yeah.
makes me think of K-On!
No, I get that. It's by Cloverworks.
Oh, well, there you go.
This one seems weird. When's this manga from?
Like 2012, probably.
2021.
Oh, weird. Okay.
All right. Well, I'll put it on the list. And with that, I think we can conclude our anime list here.
Oh, you didn't want to. You didn't want to look at the as much as I want to, as much as I need to go. The anime Bocchi movie. There you go.
Sure. When is it? Let's double check.
It's supposed to be this season or is next season? Maybe I was wrong.
Not this
Maybe it's next
season.
season. Okay, it's next season. Sorry. Never mind.
Let's see. Yeah. No, I don't even know if it's next season. I don't see
hang on.
anything.
It's summer. Summer. It's right here.
Sakamoto
Bocchi
Days is
the
getting an
Rock.
anime. That's exciting.
Bocchi the Rock Riri. compilation film of Bocchi the Rock. Oh, never mind. It's just
Oh,
an anime.
okay. Okay.
Never mind. Not interesting.
Not
False alarm.
not worth it.
No, yeah.
Oh yeah, here it is. It's in the it's in the spring anime section.
Apparently, the first movie already came out. It's doing. I don't know why they need 2 movies to adapt a 13-episode anime, but
I don't know. Also, I watched My Oni Girl. It was okay.
yeah, I think we talked about that somewhere.
We did.
Me
I
and
think
you
we
talked about it.
I think we just talked about it off stream. I'm pretty sure.
Oh, okay. It was okay.
Yeah.
Maybe it was on Crisis' stream. I don't know.
Oh yeah, maybe. Old Krybus. All right.
Speaking of
old Krybus. All right, so animes we got on the list here for summer. Oshinoko second season, obviously locked. Isekai Suicide Squad Isekai. Gonna give it a shot. It's wit. I like wit anime, so we'll give it a shot. Alaya sometimes hides her feelings in Russian. I'll put it down the list here. I'm not sure it's like a top one for me, but it is one that I'm gonna check out. My Dear Friend Nokotan. This was one I definitely want to watch. Cause did you saw the have you seen the actual like meme from this one?
the meme.
The meme video. The one that's all over. This.
Why isn't it moving?
There we go.
What is going on? No, I haven't seen this.
It's just a thing on TikTok and Instagram and stuff.
There's people in the background, like an audience,
Yeah. And then the deer just watching.
staring ominously.
Yeah, I don't know.
kinda
It's just a thing for people.
Okay.
Anyway,
Interesting.
I'm excited for this one. This one looks ridiculous. No longer allowed into the world seems it seems like something to give a shot to. I would give it a few episodes, you know. Pseudo Harem seems cute. Give it a couple episodes. This one I'm really interested in. How to Become Ordinary. High interest in this just because it looks so visually striking.
It's probably gonna be the one thing I'm going to watch for sure.
Yeah.
Is the
Yeah. How to Become Ordinary. Wisteria, Wand and Sword. I'm only looking at this because the animation looks interesting. I'm not super sure that I'll care for it, but I want to see what it looks like. And how it's animated. Senpai is an Otokonoko. Seems interesting. Really depends on how they handle it, but I want to give it a shot.
I also am gonna watch all of that just to see how it's handled.
The movie Ghost Cat Anso has a crazy visual style, so I want to watch that a lot. Gotta give the crazy stuff a chance.
Yep.
Mayonaka Punch. Monster Girls doing YouTube stuff. That seems fun.
Maybe it could be.
Could be good.
I'll check it out.
Yeah.
I hope it's closer to Zombieland Saga than some other stuff.
Exactly. Yeah. Same. Too many losing heroines. I don't know. The visual style for this looks pretty interesting. I want to know what they mean by that premise and title. So
Watch
we'll
the first few episodes at least, right?
Exactly. I think a lot of these are really like wait and see ones, you know? Like give it a shot. Don't know if I'll stick with it, but I want to give it a try. Colors Within looks like a pretty fun coming of age movie with music. You love music. And this just, I don't know if I don't even know about this one, but I don't know. It seems pretty interesting. I like this. I want some old Japanese settings. It's caught my attention, caught my eye, and it's Cloverworks. So I want to see what they got cooking up there.
What the fuck are they doing?
What the fuck they doing over here? What you doing, boy?
I guess the only thing I'm gonna mention that I probably will try to watch is the visual novel one, Atri.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's the only thing really that you haven't already talked about.
Yeah. Was that the? Sorry,
you don't have to show it. Because it didn't seem interesting to you.
It's the...
I just want to see. I'm just curious. I don't think it'll be good. I don't know if I'll even like it. My Dear Moments is the ATRI. Yeah.
My Dear
It's like some lady
Moments.
falling off a boat.
Oh, right.
It was up at the top.
Yes, Atari. Yes, the one the one that I thought had like a little sister vibe to it.
Yeah, I just want to see what's going on with it. It's probably going to be bad.
Yeah, you never know. Then a lot of these. Oh, my wife has no emotions because it's a robot.
Yeah.
He marries a robot.
Yeah.
That's kind of sad.
I don't know. I want to check it out. I like Android and robot stuff. That's another reason I'm checking out Atri. Sometimes they do some interesting questions with it. Sometimes they don't, and it's Chobits.
Actually, never mind. This is by Tezuka Productions. I actually am a little more interested in this now. What? I don't.
Think it might be good.
I'm surprised to see Tezuka Productions on this.
Well, I don't know if it's like a. I think it's more of a question of if the robot can feel emotions thing. I'm assuming, like one of those. I just like to hear people's musings on that.
Takuma is a single guy who does nothing but go to work and come home. Too tired to do chores, he decides to get a robot to cook and keep house. Mina-chan's a good housekeeper. Takuma jokes that she should become his wife. Mina takes Takuma's joke seriously, and the two slowly start doing more things together, like having a picnic outside. Starts to fall in love, but can a human robot have an equal loving relationship? Yeah.
Yeah. Very similar, like Time of Eve and stuff like that.
Her. Kind of like her.
Her. Yeah. There's tons of stuff like this. I'm always interested to look.
All right.
Who knows how it'll be?
Yeah, who knows how it'll actually turn out? But
the title is a little unfortunate.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of the title.
No emotion. He's a cruel, uncaring beast.
Could have done something more with like robots being in the title, maybe to portray that. But okay, it's fine. It's fine.
I mean, the image does a good job, but if you don't see the image, then
yeah.
There's a second smaller robot in the picture, by the way, on top of the TV.
Of course there. I did see that. Yeah.
Yeah, it took me a while to notice it.
Okay. Here. You were gonna go. Were you gonna go live?
No, I'm gonna go.
You're gonna go?
Yeah, I didn't think we were gonna be this long.
Okay.
But I had a good time.
As long as you had a good time, that's what matters. I'm glad you stuck around here. I don't have anyone to text right now because Neha is recovering from both her eyes having surgery now. So I just went late because I don't really.
I get you. I wasn't planning to stream anyway. Don't worry.
Okay. Wasn't sure. I'm gonna give a /raid to good old cringing Crisis.
Cripey.
There we go. We're gonna go raid good old Crimbus, who's playing some Kingdom Hearts. Cringe, very cringe. Anyway, so those are the anime to watch. We'll be back eventually to talk more anime. Keep an eye out on the channel for more things. Be sure again to follow me on socials. Check out the Discord so you can leave what anime you think we should do for the AMV contest live stream thing. And then new video on Delicious Dungeon, which did great. It's a good video. You should check it out. Anyway, Cold Raid is the message for Krybus. And then you got any closing words?
No, I don't have anything.
Nothing. You have an event coming up, don't you?
I might not.
Might not. Okay. All right. Well, I hope you all have a great day, a great night, or whatever you're having, and stay rad. Thank you very much, Yume, for joining me today. Thank you all here for watching us talk about anime. Fuck you. It's good to be back on camera. Have a good one. Bye. Bye-bye now.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye now. Fuck off.